Morning and welcome to Mohegan Sun Casino Resort in Uncasville, Connecticut for the Northeast Challenge. Oh, we have a good one for you this morning. We have the Masters Final. This is going to be fun to watch here. These are the best of the best players, so we should be looking forward to a very creative and interesting match here. Some of these players are they are exceptionally good at the game, exceptionally good. So we're going to take it one step at a time here. I'm going to move this over. Yeah, let's get these team names in. We're starting a little early here this morning, so we want to make sure everything's accurate. Okay. All right. So I got team names ready to go. And they're lagging. They're starting the match. They're eager to go. So Michael will be joining me. Michael Rorick, Greater Scranton APA Pool League operator. And he'll be letting me know who's up on the table there so we could select some players. That was one heck of a lag. Like I said, we should be in for a heck of a treat. Some exceptionally good pool play. So we're gonna they're competing Masters trophies here. So this is gonna be a fun one to watch. Now once we get these players, once we find out who these players are, we'll get it going. We're gonna watch this break here, this 8-ball break. I don't think anything fell, but he does have a nice spread. All right, Michael, what do you have for me? Who is playing this match here? Mike Ash is shooting right now. Okay. And Mike Ash is playing against Ryan Lynham. Okay, all right. Well, we got that all situated. So Michael Ash at the table here. Looks like he's going to take the high balls. He's mapping this table out on how he wants to run this out. Mike, we're in for an awesome one this morning, huh?
Yeah, I got my coffee. I'm ready.
Yeah, I got my coffee as well here. I was a little bit under the weather yesterday. And today I feel a little bit better, so that's all good. Okay, rifles that 13 ball in, move some balls around. Side. He's got to look at that 4 angle there. Yeah, it looks like he's really close. Yeah, he's gonna try to. I think he's gonna try to maneuver around that 3 ball to make a hit on the 14, or maybe possibly play a defensive shot. These guys are they don't take chances. Like I said earlier, they know their percentages when they're up at the pool table, so they know each shot, and they're not going to take any chance. So he's going off the rail here. A nice 14 ball. Okay, so he hits his 14 ball, makes a good hit, and look at this. Table. So that's Ryan's going to come up to the table now. So this is a race to 7. Typing in a little information here. And Ryan is going after the low balls. Beautiful shot there. I believe there's no skill levels theoretically in Masters, right? It's pretty much like an amateur open. So unless these fine players here play the 23-point team in the APA, I don't really know what their skill levels would be, but I'm assuming that they're probably in the 8-ball, probably skill level 7s. We did hear that a couple of these
in
players...
a Masters final, it's good to assume that
everybody's a 7. Yeah. Especially these players. I mean, they're some of the best of the best. So we did... he's making short do of that 2-ball in the side pocket, and he's left himself nice with the 7. We did hear yesterday, as I was saying, several players that had three packs during a game or something. I'm like, that's incredible. So 3 break and runs. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed if I don't see it today.
Yeah. So try and line him. Make this 4 ball. Plays beautiful positional shot here on the 1-up table. He's probably just going to draw this back a little bit for the 8 in the side, almost like a stop shot. Gives himself angle. Does not have to mark up the pocket in Masters. All you simply have to do is call the pocket, but he marked it up just to ensure that his opponent knows where he's going with the 8 ball. Very good. And it looks like Ryan's going to get on the hill first, or not on the hill, sorry. Going to get on the board first. Uh-oh.
I think it's good.
Oh,
it's scratch.
no. Oh, I never want to see that after a beautiful run. Okay, so Mike Ash is going to get that game. He's going to get a point. All right, so this is a race to 7. They play a combination of both 8 ball and 9 ball. So after the lag, the winner of the lag decides whether they call which game they're going to play, whether they're going to play 8 or 9, and then the opponent would get the break, or vice versa. He could say, I want the break, and then his opponent declares what discipline they're going to play, 8 or 9. So Mike Ash gets the first one after just a runaway cue ball for Ryan there. No harm. I don't think that's going to affect Ryan at all. But wow, he made a short order of that rack, right? Pretty quick run there. Mike walks by, just gives the rack a once over. Break. Okay, goes second ball in there on the break. This beautiful spread. Does make a straight ball. And a solid. That one. Nope. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. He just made a solid ball. So he's solids at the table here, or the low balls. Michael's going to map out this table here. Looks like he's already looking at the 3-ball up table in the corner. Going to try to stun this, maybe move out to the left. Yeah. Out to the left, giving him the 4-ball. If I play the 4 down table, I don't think he can see the 6. So, oh, he could see the 6. This is a race to 7, so they're going to play 5 games of 8 ball here, and then afterwards to 9 ball it out. Kind of like a USAM format. Love to get Masters going locally in my league in the Greater Scranton APA.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be fun. It would be interesting to watch. He does make the 6 ball, and he's got a window here between the 9 and the 15, I believe, to attack the 7. It's not ideal, but I think he's got this. Oh, just rattled the pocket. Yeah, he didn't want to make a bad hit on the 9 or the 15, so he kind of wedged it in here. But I'll tell you what, Ryan's going to come up to the table, and he's already look at his chops here. He's got a nice position on the table with the cue ball. Possibility could be out. The 11 ball, sure, 11 ball up table, stop shot there. Going to come down for the 14. He's going to try to work the 13 problem. I think that's the only problem that he has here, unless he wants to go up table for the 15. May want to stun shot the 15 here, but I think he is looking at his layout, constantly scanning the pool table for the easiest options, but they do map it out pretty good. Unfortunately, that cue ball came off the rail and hit the 8 ball. I'm certain he wanted that 13 afterward and clear the quadrant. Like, I still can't get over how quiet it is back here. Typically, we're in a very bustling environment, right? And it's pin drop quiet here in our live streaming room. We are not in the room where they're playing pool. Wow, and he makes an incredible shot there, cutting that 13 ball. He wasn't going to let that 13 ball go. Accidentally knocked in the 7 ball, but he doesn't care too much about that. He does look like this is going to be pretty much an easy out here for him. Might opt to take the 12 ball here and come off the side so that he can get at the 15 ball. Definitely walking around the pool table. Checking out all options there. Oh, this guy's got years of experience here playing this game. Okay, so he's going to go for the 10. Go one rail, bounce off, get position on the 12. Hopefully that cue ball wraps around and goes in between the 1 and the 9, and he's got a nice 15 ball shot. Or he just kind of held it there. Held it there for the 9. Nice, nice. One rail here for the 9 ball, plays the 15 up table, and an easy 8 ball out. There's the 1 rail, 15 up table. Probably just a stop shot. No, don't do that. Oh, I'll tell you what, Ryan.
That's a heartbreaker.
That is a heartbreaker after a beautiful run. And he's smiling and he knows it. Yeah, kind of unfortunate on the first track after making that beautiful 8 ball, and then this 2 1/4 inches. He's kicking at this. Wow. So he's going in between the 2-4. He's going to kick one rail. Try to cut that 8 ball in.
Let's see it.
This is the stuff that I love. That's the mark. He's going to have to use a little bit of English, but not much. That is a shot. Well, he came across the 8 ball. Good alignment. Turns the table over to Michael. Mr. Ash is going to come up. Remember, this is a race to 7. Right now, Mike Ash is on the board, 1-0. Watch some of the highly skilled pool play that occurs here in the APA. Okay, takes the 1 on the side, comes off. He's got a 2 ball here. Probably going to, I like this angle here. He's probably going to use a little inside English, come off the rail. Himself a little bit better of an angle on the 4. Either that or he might be able to wrap around the 4, but I no sooner try to keep it at the top or towards the center of the table. Yeah, 1 rail, right back to the center. That's the way you do it. Slow drift down after the 4, and I think he's going to lock this 8 ball in for this game. Yeah. Beautiful positional leave. Marks up his 8 ball, and the 8 ball is probably going to fall with ease. All right, so he moves up Mike Ash, 2-0 right now on the board. As we're racking these balls up, now we can take a look. Those Masters trophies are pretty fantastic, huh, Mike? You want one of those, don't you?
Yeah. I would take one.
Once again, we're at the Northeast Challenge. We have stuff going on all week long. This is the 5th day. We have one more day after today, and our live stream schedule today. We're going to watch the 8 ball second chance this afternoon, and yeah. 8 ball second chance this afternoon. 4:30, I think we're slated to go live with that. We'll see what happens. If we run a little late, we run a little late. No worries. 3 balls in on this break. Really have too much here. I mean, he does have a 5. He could use the 5 to kind of butt the 4, but then after that, he doesn't really have anything. He's going to be ducking for cover. Might duck for cover now. Not a bad play to maybe hit the 5 almost straight on with a little low left and draw back, spin it around, and get it in the muck, as we like to say, and between those 2 strike balls there. You could probably see that. Strike balls at the top of the screen. I mean, that's a great defensive shot, especially if he can lock his opponent up. I think he is looking at this cut 5 ball all the way up table, so that way maybe he might be able to butt out the 4 ball. Yeah, the cut 5 with the butt out the 4. He butted out the 4, makes the 5. Beautiful shot. I think he does have a shot on the 6 ball here. It's not easy, but don't know. Bank is on the 6, or if he's going to duck for cover. So he's coming across the 6. I think he's trying to play it in the upper corner. Oh no, he went after the bank 7. Nice. Nice try. Nice try. Very good shooting, Mr. Ash. All right. Mr. Lynham comes up. Mapping out his table, of course. He likes the 9 ball. Play a little high here. Come off one rail. Resort to playing down table. Oh, 14 on the side. A simple stop shot here. Nope. Wedges it out. Boy, I'm a little rusty on my game here position. But then again, we're watching on a side angle view. So I'm just relaying what I would have done. But makes that kind of wedges that 11 ball down there. Maybe looking at the combo now at the 11-12. 11-12 combo or cut across the 15. Gonna definitely take his time with this one. I bet you in that room right now, Mike, it's probably pin drop quiet as well.
Yep.
Watch this exceptional pool play here. Ryan's still trying to get on the board. He did have that first game, unfortunately. Like I said, these tables are rolling lightning fast. A skating rink, as I like to say. So that cue ball just didn't want to stop and went in the upper corner. Tries the combo there. 11-12. That's not going to hurt him. Just got to hope that you get back to the pool table here as Mike Ash comes up. He's been playing pretty well.
Hey, he's looking at the low balls. Problem is a 7, I believe.
Now, one of the best part, I'll tell you what, one of the best parts about the Masters is the respect, not for the players himself, but for each person's game. How they just respect each other's game so much. And they're constantly monitoring and watching what their opponent does at the table, looking for any signs of weakness so that they can use it towards an advantage. Okay, 1 ball down. Take on either the 4 on the side or the 2 up table. And I'll probably be wrong and I'll go for the 6.
At the 4.
Yeah. 4 on the side, get it out of the way because it's certainly not going down table. Oh no. Just an unlucky break there in the side pocket. So Ryan coming up, Ryan Lynham. He's got a kind of cluster here with this 11-15. I think he's going to take this combo on, though. I think it's going to be a triple combo. I think he's going to come across the 11, but the 15 down into the 14, or I think that's the 12 in the pocket there. Leave the 15 there, the 11. Nope, he's not willing to take that risk. Or he's second, then he's still looking at it.
Try to use the 13 to get any kind of better position.
Yeah. I still think he likes this triple combo just because that ball's hanging. The 15 ball, if he can get that in the pocket, the 11 ball is going to be freed on the other side of the 7. Yeah, he's going to get this 13 out of the way. He doesn't want to come back for this. Try to get a better position overall. Wow. Just hangs there.
That's a 4.
It's crazy. Okay. So 3 matches are going to be played in the Masters, correct? I think it's they have 4-man roster.
3, yes.
Maximum of 3 4-man rosters, and each match is worth a point. They're playing a race to 7. Oh no, that's unfortunate for Mike there. Okay. All right, Ryan.
Looking
Now,
for the cue ball.
Ryan looks like he's got a wide open table here. I would give him a 95% chance, maybe even 99% chance of just running this off. I like the double combo here. I'd play the 11 into the 13, then I'd play the 15 into the 12, and then got side pocket in the corner. Oh, we'll see what he does.
Good option. I like that. I
So
didn't
let's
even
slow
think
roll
of it.
the 11. Okay. 15's got breathing room to go past the 11. He's going to take the 11 now and come up to the center of the table. Sure. 13 in the side, and he's got an easy 8. Very nice. Straight in 8 ball here. Gets Ryan on the board.
He's done a lot of work these first 3 games.
I
Not
know,
to have
right?
a point.
Yeah, that's...
There we go.
He needed that one there. He wanted to get back. Get back on the board there. And Mike Ash at 2 and Ryan Lynham at 1. Cacaw. I like that team name. Cacaw. That's pretty good. Versus checkered flag. Very cool. So we're going to get to see, we're finally going to get to see Ryan break, I think. I think Mike Ash has broke all 3 wrecks so far. Or did Ryan break the first rack? I don't remember that.
I don't know either.
Well, you were in the other room, so I don't think you even saw it. All right. Let's watch Ryan break these balls.
Ryan broke the first rack.
Ryan did break the first rack. Okay. Well, second ball in. A beautiful break. Pockets the stripe ball easily.
Ball's moving towards that pocket.
Looks like he's going to be high balls or the striped ones. 8 ball is in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Yeah, that's interesting now, isn't it? Ryan is going to take a look and map out the pool table here. Okay. I love these gentlemen are looking at so many balls ahead. Typically, they look at an average of three balls ahead. Sometimes when you're mapping out a pool table, you want to work your way back from the 8. These guys typically are working 3 balls ahead game. So if they make 1, they know what the next 2 shots that they're going to be taking are. Mapping out the direct path of the cue ball, if you will. They want to control it around the pool table.
I'd like to pick my next shot when the cue ball stops.
Okay. Mike Ash coming back up to the table. And once again, good morning if you're just joining us. I know I just saw a jump in viewership there. Now we're live from Mohegan Sun Casino Resort in Uncasville, Connecticut for the Northeast Challenge. We're watching Masters here. 8 ball and 9 ball. We're going to see some action on both. Okay, Mike slow rolls that 7 ball in, leaves himself nice position on the 1. That 8 ball will clear. I know at the top right-hand corner of your screen, the 8 ball and the 14 are there, but there is breathing room between the balls. This 1 ball to play position. The 6 ball will go up table too. I think his only problem here is going to be that purple 4 ball. He needs to work some kind of a position on that.
I
A
don't
little
even think
short.
the 13's in the way.
He might go for the 4 ball now. Oh yeah, I don't know if that 13, if the 4 will clear the 13. He's looking at it. Really wants to attack that 4 ball. I'll tell you what, he's working with mere millimeters here. Okay, so he plays it off the 13 and claims the pocket for the 4 ball. So that not falling, I don't think is too much of a worry for him. And Ryan's going to come up, and Ryan's already moving around the pool table pretty swiftly, so he's raring to go. Yeah, so Ryan has an issue here. That 4 ball is blocking that pocket, and there are 3 balls that are all kind of gunning for that same pocket. So he may want to claim it himself. Cut this. He might cut this in to the 4. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. And he gets rewarded with the follow. So the 4 ball falls as well as his. I think that was what was that? The 13 ball, right? Okay, so he's gonna come down table for the 10. 10 with a nice stun shot, squirts that cue ball out to the left, giving him the 9. Nice. A 14 ball up near the 8 will clear.
It's 11 somehow, though. It'll only go on the side. I don't think it'll go up table.
But he has angle. He has the only issue that Ryan has here is that he's going to be jacked up over this 5 ball, so it's going to be a top spin shot no matter what he tries to do. So he's going to have movement on the cue ball after he makes this shot.
Gonna end up coming back in between
Yeah,
the
right where
2-3.
right where he pointed on the table. He's going to try to split the field goal between the 2-3 so he can play the 11 in the side, the 14 in the corner, and the 8 in the same pocket. He may just hit. I don't think he'd get away from
Rail first.
rail first. What an incredible shot. Not even on my radar. Plays rail first to give himself even a better angle. 11's in the side here. He's going to drift up for the 14. 11 in the side, drifts up for the 14. This should be a 4. 14 is going to clear. Oh no. Maybe he didn't have breathing room behind that 8 ball. But what's nice is he claimed that pocket there. For the 8 ball, I don't think the 8 ball will go by. If we look at this angle here, the 8 ball definitely won't go by the 14. So Mike's got a little bit of a problem there. The 8 ball, these balls might be easy to run off, but I don't know what he's going to do unless he gets on the short side of the 8 and plays the 8 all the way down table, or maybe he just opts for a bank shot. I wish we had our telestrator. Right?
Yeah. When an overhead view would be nice.
Yeah. Next year. Hopefully we have an overhead view next. Okay, he's after this 3 ball here. 3 ball here, soft bounce off the bottom rail. Now what does he do? Taking his time.
Might be able to get in between the 8
I
and
think.
14.
Oh, okay. So he wanted to make something happen there.
Leave himself a bank.
And leave himself a bank. Yeah, not bad, Mike. Ryan coming up to the table. If Ryan makes this 14 in the 8 ball, the score is going to be tied up 2-2 in this race to 7. I'm going to try, as I like to refer, as a little razzle-dazzle, Mike. Is he going to try to get on the... I think he's going to try to come across the 14 and go 2 rails to get position on the 8.
Yeah.
Ooh, he tried to spin all the way around. Is he going to get there?
Nope.
Just a little short. Need a little bit more power there, but he does have a bank on the 8 ball.
I was having that trouble when I was playing yesterday, trying to go 3 rails. Just seems like it stalls out faster off these rails.
All his calculations, measurements in. I wouldn't be surprised if the cue ball goes down, off angle. He plots some plans here. Yeah, makes it. Banks that right in. Nice. Okay. So Ryan ties up the match there. 2-all. 2-all. here at the Northeast Challenge Masters
Masters
Live.
final.
And we have a lot of pool left ahead of us. This is going to be one heck of a matchup here. Like I said, I enjoy watching this. It gets my mind going. Definitely gets my mind going because I like that higher level position play. Kind of wonder what's going through their head, where they want to bring that cue ball and where they want to stop it and leave for the next shot. Try and line him to break. Here we go. He's probably going second ball in. Seems like both players here are opting to go second ball in, trying to get that lucky 8 in the side. Does pocket a ball. Yeah, makes a low ball here. A low and a high. Just a low ball. Can't tell if that's the right ball. I think that's the one ball. So maybe he made a low end. 6 and 6. Okay. Ryan Lineham, representing team Checkered Flag. Where are they out of? Does it say Rhode Island? Okay.
Checkered flag out of Rhode Island.
Checkered Flag out of Rhode Island. Nice 2-3 combo. Leaves 2 in optimal. Doesn't like the 2 ball right now because he'd be just a little jacked up over for the 9. Not off the table though. I guess as he goes for the 4, but I could be wrong. No, he'll go for the 2. It's cool. Gotta watch himself here. Okay, makes 2, leaves himself a thin 4 or 6 up table. With a 6 on the side, but I think that cue ball is gonna drift over, depending on what English he puts. Those 6 in the side, that cue ball's drifting over towards the 8. Oh, okay, so he has his 1 ball in there. He still has to work that problem. That 1 ball is still behind that 14 ball there.
Oh,
I didn't even see that 1 ball there. I know I wasn't paying attention to that, but that's an issue that he's trying to remedy. So he's got this 5 ball here, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does something a little out of the ordinary to break this 1 ball free from the 14. Like he's hitting a little low. Yeah, he wants to zip that back. He was trying to break that 1 ball free. Still gave himself another breakout option here on the 4. Now this is going to be a nice drawback. I don't know if he's straight in here though, but if he has angle, that drawback's not going to be okay. So he's just going to try to get over near the 8 ball so he can play the 1 ball in. This angle might work out for him. Thinking about it though. Doesn't want to give over the table. See what he does. This is a defensive shot. Wants to use the 4 ball as a blocker for the 10. Turns over the table, gives it back to Mike. Mr. Ash coming up. Got a little bit of work to do. Just plot and plan and map the table out. Take 1 shot at a time. Our first set here. Score is 2-2. Michael Ash representing Team Cacao out of Connecticut. I like that team name. That's such a good team name. And then Ryan Lineham representing Checkered Flag out of Rhode Island. Let's see what we got here. 15 ball first. Okay. Now 9 ball is going to go by pretty quick, I think. Typically 8 ball is not a fast. I want to say it's not a hard hitting, fast moving game. It's 8 ball is typically about small movements, especially with cue ball position play, where 9-ball is kind of fast paced and sharp positions. Interested to see where this one goes once it hits the 9-ball section of their match. Because right now this is the last game of 8-ball. Right up to the table is still trying to work that one ball. That one ball behind the 14. You can see it here. This is a better angle. Yeah, he's looking and seeing how much room he has. Maybe even playing a nice one off the 9 and drifting towards the side. But you have to watch where that 9-ball ends up because you certainly don't want to leave that in front of the 8.
Yeah, I think the one's touching the 14 though, so it's.
He doesn't really have too much on the 4-ball here. Oh, he might opt to play a defensive shot or a bank. A defensive shot. Just giving himself breathing room. That's nice position play right there. Mike's going to have this 11 ball. It's going to be a thin cut to the upper right-hand corner, but I like it. I like this shot. One of my favorite shots. This is one you can really let your stroke out. Spin the cue ball a little. He might even be looking at a defensive play here. He's going to. Nope, defensive play. Yeah, he didn't cut that 11 in the upper right-hand corner. Very difficult 1 or a very difficult 4. Let's see what Ryan does. Oh, smart play. Smart play.
Nobody
If you don't
wants
have
to
an
lose
out.
this last game of 8-ball.
Yeah, no. You know what? If you don't have an out, I mean, there's no sense in trying to take off balls off the table. I mean, you could always use them later on for position play. So Ryan's going to push this 4-ball right up against the 10, and he has no worries right now. That's known as a safety net. So the only problem with that is that, yeah, I mean, he still has to get at that 4-ball later on. But since the 1-ball is tied up, I don't think Ryan's too concerned about that 4.
If Mike hits this defense here, it could be.
Oh, wow. Locks him up. Locks him up.
Be a tough go here.
Locks him up against the 14. He can't see the 1. 200 IQ play right there.
A ball in hand would definitely break up that 14-1.
Oh, yeah. If you're just joining us, this is our first match in the Masters team final. We have Ryan Lynham versus Flash. Ryan Lynham at the table. He's playing a defensive shot. That's going to be ball in hand.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, he tried to push that 10-ball over, not making life easy for Michael Ash. Mike still has the problem with the 14-ball to worry about, too.
Right. I think that's why Ryan put the 10 there, so he would have to use his ball in hand to pick one of them.
Yeah.
Instead of only having the 14 being an issue.
No, I like this play. I mean, if he's hitting the 9-ball down there, he's going to hit the 9-ball and not make it, but just play a positional leave for that 9-ball down there. That would be interesting. Going to pocket this and hit a forced follow to try to break the 14 out. We'll find out. Yeah. Defensive play, pushes it up against the 1. Kind of forces Ryan to kind of do something with this 1-ball right now. But I think Ryan can just come across the short side of the wall. Play another defense, leave the 114 still locked up. They're definitely, these players are definitely on another level, Mike. Comes across the 1, just figured he might as well break it out. Pockets the 11 ball, so that's ball. That fouls. Frees up the 8. So now it's up to my cash here. My cash has a little bit of work to do. Is this going to be... I like a stun shot here on the 9. Drift the cue ball out towards the center. That way you have angle on the 14. 14 will be in the same pocket. And then the... Yeah, if he can get enough angle on that 10, I think he can go behind the 4 and pocket the 10. Unless he wants to butt out the 4 ball now, but yeah, he's going to try to just nudge the 4 ball away. It's close to his work here. 14 up table, tight draw, maybe get on the other side of the 10. Or is he going to take the short bridge for this? I like the 14 up table and try to come across the short side. But leave the cue ball right, not in the pocket, but near the chalk there. You have enough angle to get there, though. But D. Yep, that was the shot. Oh, he actually hit it firm enough to come off that rail. Sends the 14 down at the short pocket. Just leaving Ryan's option of going up table, and now Ryan has to play position. This is probably just going to be, my guess, center cue ball hit, but man, this is a difficult shot for a positional lead. Okay, he's pointing where the cue ball is going to hit. A 30-degree rule there, so he's going to come across the 1. He's pointing where the cue ball is going to hit if he hits high. Because he wants to bring the cue ball back down table, along the right-hand side of rail there. Option on the... Plays a defensive shot. Beautiful. Not taking any chances there. And we continue. Mike Ash coming up to the table. Doesn't have too much here. Certainly not a shot on hand. My guess might be he comes across the 10 and gets the cue ball all the way back up table. Keep it below. Okay. Okay, freeze the 10 from the rail. Ryan's going to come up to the table. Got the 1-4. I don't think the 1's going anywhere. Well, I tell you what. Some pretty good pool right here.
Yeah, I mean, this is why these guys are here. I would have tried a crazy shot 4 shots ago.
Yeah.
And gave up the game, most likely.
They definitely have stamina. Stamina to not let anybody else's defense affect their game. Okay. Well, he wanted to make that 4 ball, freeze it up, though. Still leaves Mike pretty difficult here on this pool table. Score is 2-2. This is the last rack of 8 ball before we move on to 9 ball. It's a race to 7. This is the first match, so the score is 0-0. Kakaw versus Checkered Flag. Connecticut versus Rhode Island. Slow roll, 10 ball, defensive shot. Kind of gets it behind the... Perfect. Left with the bank. Play the bank and try to get the cue ball behind the 8. I don't think he likes that angle. I think he wants to come across the other side of the 4 ball and leave the cue ball in the upper left-hand corner. Defensive shot. Off angle 10 ball and nothing on the 14. Yeah. Like, this is where I want to leave my cue ball. Giving the cue ball there. He just doesn't want to give... Ryan doesn't want to give Mike that 10 ball cut in. And I don't even looked at the option of coming across the 4 and getting behind the 8. But So far, so good. So these guys are, they're probably better. They're definitely better than me. What would you do here, Mike, as a skill level 6? Oh, plays a defensive shot, leaves it a little difficult. Mike Ash coming up to the table right now, scores 2-2. Well, you know he can make the 10 ball. That's a given, but I think that cue ball is gonna hit the one and up table, or
Enough angle, it's either gonna hit the one full or it's gonna nick the 14.
yeah. It's almost go time. It's almost go time. I think the defensive battle is almost coming towards an end here. Just because the 1 and the 4 are pretty spread out, unless Mike decides to tie them back up. Makes the 10,
right
comes
through
right,
the gap.
right through the gap, and yeah, he's gonna be left with
He just wanted to hit one of them.
an inch of one of them, whether with the 1 or
Yeah,
the 14
anything.
ball, and he split the field goal there. So yeah, he's gonna be left with a shot here on the 4. Gonna chase this, or he's gonna duck for cover. I like ducking for cover here. I don't have a problem with that. Slow roll. Leave the cue ball against the bottom rail. 14 nudges out towards the center of the table. If he can get on the left side of this 1 ball here, that'd be ideal. He took a risk. He took a risk. Well, that 8 ball might help him out, though, blocking the 4 ball. So Mike turns the table over back to Ryan. One ball. Let's see what he does to get position on the 4. He's going to get above the 4. Play it down table. Whoa, what a smart play. Nicely done. Four balls in, and it looks like Ryan's going to get this game with an easy hanging 8 ball as he marks up the pocket. Sure, and that 8 ball is in. Okay, the score right now, Ryan Lynham is going to break the first rack of 9 ball here. Ryan Lynham is at 3. Mike Ash is at 2. They are playing 9 ball now, aren't they? Am I wrong on that? Yeah, they are playing 9 ball. Okie dokie. We move on to 9 ball now. Ryan Lynham the break. Be nice to see some golden breaks here. That'd be interesting to see too. 9 ball on the snap. If you're just joining us at home, we are watching the Masters final. Now we have Team Kaka of Connecticut. Kaka. Mike Ash versus Checkered Flag out of Rhode Island. Lynham. The race to 7. We played 5 games of 8 ball. We're moving on to our 9 ball. This is the final here. Masters, best of the best.
Masters final. First place will receive $5,000.
And that nice Masters trophy. Right? Ryan's getting ready to break. Expecting his rack like every good player should. Go. He pockets a ball there. The 1 ball, center of the table. I don't know if that 1 ball is going to go. Anywhere. 2 is hanging in the upper right-hand corner. 4 ball fell off the break, I believe. Okay, so he's looking at the 1-3 combo, maybe? Cut 1. Tried to cut 1 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Gonna get rewarded here, though. He's got that 5-7 as a wall, blocking him out. Oh, yeah, so that's gonna bring up my cash. Mike doesn't really have anything here. Okay, so he's gonna one rail kick. One rail kick at this 1 ball, make a good hit. Hopefully, travel that 1 ball towards the side pocket. Yeah, it's a good attempt, good try. Difficult shot. And he's going to get rewarded here. The cue ball's going to be behind that 7 as Ryan comes up to the table. Ryan's break on this rack here. So Ryan's going to kick into this one as well. I know this is the Masters, so he may opt to jump here. The jump cues are allowed in Masters. This looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to jump over that 7 ball and attack this 1 ball. I like a good jump shot. I'm going to try to cut this in. Let's see. Yep. Attempted the cut on the 1 ball. I thought he was going to get a little bit lucky there. Good hit on the 1. And doesn't really leave Mike too much in terms of the 1 ball here. I think Mike is just going to slow roll this, make contact with the 1, and try to just lock up the 1 maybe with the cue ball. This is really, really a touch shot. I mean, he has to feather this. Does not want to scratch here. He's coming across a weird angle on the 1 between the 3 and the 9. Gotta go really light. And he hits it great, but unfortunately, Ryan's going to have a shot on that 1.
I don't know if you would believe me, but both of these gentlemen have been playing APA Pool League for 20 years.
Wow. Okay, 1 ball's in, 2 balls should be balls are really this is almost like a 90-degree cut on this 2 ball here. Is he gonna opt for a 2-9 combo? Are you even looking at that? I don't think he wants to risk it. He's looking at a defensive play, possibly. This cut is very thin.
He's looking at it.
I mean, this cut is so thin.
Looking at the 9 ball.
Yeah, okay, so he cuts it in, and he was pointing out where he wanted the cue ball to hit along the rail. He has a shot on the 3. Now he has to just worry about getting on the 5. And from this angle, I don't know. I think he could pocket the 5 as long as he gives himself enough angle there off of this 3 ball. What would I do? Yeah, I would probably try to draw back about, I don't know, 6 inches, and that way at least I have a cut angle on the 5 or even a possibility of a bank. Yeah, nice angle. He should be able to get that 5 with ease, hit a little top spin, plays a 6 up the rail.
Rough to watch this hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call, good call. It's close. Yeah, and there's no qualms or issues with that one. That was just perfect placement. 6 up table. Probably gonna either roll up a little, maybe a foot or 2. Sure, 7 in the side. I'll play perfect position to get on the 8. Get high here a little bit. Yep. Gives himself angle, a little bounce off the rail angle on the 8. So he's just gonna natural positional leave. Just hit center cue ball here and off the bottom rail and leaves perfect position for the 9. Yes, sir. Ryan, I think, is going to move up here. I think this 9 is it. Okay, so Ryan moves up 4 to 2 in this race to 7. Ryan line him to break. We had some, let's see, pull that up. Break, but on the same token, some of our winners here. It's just in a Clark and Robin, senior Scotch doubles. Yeah, we had T-Town, 9-ball team champions. That was a fun match to watch, right, with those guys. Rack Attack, 9-ball team runner-up. That was just a stellar 9-ball match to watch. Just another team, and they came in 3rd place for 9-ball. And then I think we had another 3rd place team, senior Scotch doubles champions, Grub, Russ and George. Yeah, half and half. They were fun too. Another 9-ball 3rd place team. And Gold Nuts 9-ball second chance champions. All right, let's get back to this. We'll get back to that later as we watch Ryan break. Okay. So he pockets a ball here. Looks like the 5-ball is down. He may or may not have a shot on the 1. I can't tell from this angle. It looks like he might be able to hit it. Yeah, okay. So he's got that all day long. He came down. That's 6. He's going to have a nice 2-ball shot up table here. Oh, this is going to be an interesting positional leap to get on this 3.
2 in the
The
side.
side. Yeah, 2 in the side and kind of drift up above the 4. This might be a slow roll shot. 2 in the side, drift up above the 4, get the 3 down table. I don't know. Look at it though. He's got to be careful here not to hit the 4 because that'll just make life miserable. Yeah, he's pointing at the 4. He's like, if I go 2 in the side, this cue ball's hitting this. So now he may have to use a little bit of English to compensate or play it up table with extreme high. I'm going to hit the point on the side pocket here on this cut shot. Well, now he's opting to hit draw. Nope. A little stun shot. Pockets the 2 in the side. He uses the 4 as a backstop there, but yeah, he's pointing right where he wanted that cue ball after hitting the 4. He does have a 3-ball shot. It's not the easiest in the world, but actually it's damn difficult. So he may cross cut bank it or duck for cover. He's cutting it down. Nice shot. Oh, incredible shot. Gives himself a position on the 4. Nicely done. Nicely done, Ryan. 4 ball's definitely going up table. Clear the 7 all day. He's going to stun this so that he gets a shot on the 6 or maybe go off 1 rail. Oh no. You want to do that. He might get lucky here or maybe not. Okay, so the 4-6 combo is definitely on. Now it's not in this situation, he's not really concerned about the 6-ball at all. He's just more worried about what's going to happen to the 4-ball afterwards. Yeah, he played that perfect. Exceptionally good shot, Mike. Gonna just drift up table and play that 7 in the upper right-hand corner. Hopefully comes across 1 rail. Might play a little inside right-hand English here. Go 2 rails. Better positional lead. Very nice. Wants to draw this back. Play the 8 in the lower right. Uh-oh. Careful. A little tight to the rail here, but I don't think this should be much of a worry. I think Mike's just going to slow roll follow this down and play the 9 in the opposite corner. Yeah. He goes short side for the 9-ball, but Mike needed that game. Should be a formality for him. I think this shot is going to fall. Yeah, very nice shot. Very nice shot. Okay, so Mike moves up another one. Another rung on the ladder there. 4-3. Mike Ash to break. A race to 7 here. Seems that 8-ball, our 8-ball 5 games are already done. Moved on to the 9-ball section of our matchup here. So Yeah, should be breaking shortly. It looks like they are taking a moment here. Okay, they are taking a moment. They're taking a moment. Take one bathroom, possibly. Yeah, so I mean, we can go back to some of these photos, making moves. 9-ball second chance runners up. And ladies, second chance champions, Q La La. They were pretty cool too. A rack of our own. Representing MVAPA, our sister APA league back home, Adirondack ladies. Ladies team runner up. And then the Savage Sisters, they came in third place. Ladies team third place, Breeze Golden Girls. That wraps around exactly what we were looking at before. Yeah, now we're back to Clark and Rock. So yeah, we'll have added photos of our masters, and you can view all of those photos on the Facebook page. I'll just go on Facebook and search Northeast Challenge.
Northeast Challenge.
2025, correct?
Northeast Challenge.
Northeast Challenge. Okay, Ryan racks up the balls. Mike Ash, I think he ran the bathroom, but any second. Additionally, Mike, what'd you think about this tournament so far? We've been here since Sunday. I'll tell you what. A lot of busy work for us at the beginning of the first 2 days of the week, but now we're kind of smooth sailing.
Getting draining.
Yeah, of course it is. Okay, so Mike Ash is back.
Another coffee'd be nice.
Yeah, I can definitely go for another coffee as well. We were up bright and early this morning, roughly around 7 o'clock, so up late last night. We still have work to do with our own APA pool league, inputting scores. Everybody's good back home. Okay, so Mike Ash is coming up to the table. Ryan's racking the ball, ensuring a tight rack for Mike. Mike's going to inspect. Yeah. All right, let's watch Mike's break here. Nice. 8-6. Has a shot on the one. This might be out here. He has one issue. Get on that 3-ball. He's already going to be looking at the 3-ball. I think the one, he wants to find out what position he can leave. Make the 1-ball up table, and then he needs a positional leave off the 2 to get on the 3. Oh no, just rattled it. Just rattled that pocket. That's always the case whenever you come back from the bathroom. And I'm like, your body is off kilter now because you lost a little bit of weight.
I said yesterday when John Dawson went to the bathroom when he came back and he missed his next 4 shots.
So Ryan's at the table now. I do believe Ryan can see this 1-ball. Yeah. So he's going to try to come around the rail here, hit a little high behind the 4. I don't think he got there, but he does have a shot at. He could see the 2-ball. Could see the 2-ball. That's not an ideal positional lead, but I think that we'll make something happen here. Possibly a bank. Couldn't run for cover. And he does have a nice 9-ball, 3-ball, 7-ball wall down there. And he can possibly put that 2-ball down behind. The cue ball behind this wall. Great shot. Nice defensive play. Mike Ash coming up to the table. Mike Ash is probably going to try to go 1 rail, possibly 2 rails to make contact with this 2. Kick shot here. Looking up the focal point. Near the side pocket there. Yeah, gonna, oh, nice try. So he's trying to line up a halfway point in between the cue ball and the 2-ball. And then he was pointing at the pocket he was going to wrap around, and that gives him an angle of which to attack. So he can go rail and hit the 2. Yeah, that was a good try by Mike. Not an easy shot by no means. Mr. Lynham is up. With ball in hand here on the 2 ball, and all he has to do is worry about a positional leave on the 3. He may want to just stun shot this, drag the cue ball down the left-hand side of the table so that he has an easy 3 ball. There it is. And 3 ball should be in. He's looking at the 4 ball already. Take his time with this because after the 4 ball, he has the 5, and they're right next to each other, so he doesn't want to really move that 5 ball at all.
Or move it a lot.
Move it a lot. Okay, 3 balls in. Nice position. He will opt to take the 4 ball in the upper left-hand corner.
Pump the 5 ball towards the upper.
I think he's just
left-hand
gonna,
corner.
he's not gonna want too much motion on the cue ball here. He's cutting this in. All right. Yeah. I didn't know if I liked that shot. Now he's left with the bank on the 5. Not saying that either that or a defensive play. Not saying it's the it's not the worst position to be in, but it's certainly not a position he wanted to be in. With
Yeah, 'cause
3
he's
balls,
gotta get back to the 7.
sure. With 3 balls left on the table, you and if you miss this 5, I think you're almost handing the game to Michael Ash. You cross-cut banking this, Mike? If you were at the table, or are you ducking for cover?
I'm gonna cross-cut banking. Go for it.
Cross-cut bank. He's going to hit this at pace. I mean, to get the cue ball back down table, he's going to go rail, 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 rail. 4 rails here, probably to get position on the 7, unless he opts for a defensive shot.
See how he gets below the 9.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and he got on the 7. Got on the 7, but unfortunately, that 5 ball just didn't want to fall for him. So Mike Ash is going to come up to the table now. Score is 3-4. Mike would love to pick this game up here. So he's got to spin this 5 ball. So he's going to cut this up table and spin it with a little low left. That cue ball should drag right back down where that cue ball is sitting right now. Should be pretty good for him. Not the easiest shot in the world either here because you're using a lot of English, especially with the long rail shot. That's it. He nailed it. He went a couple rails, but he used that low left spin and hit the perfect amount of speed to give him a shot on the 7. I believe he can see that. Yeah, from this angle, it looks like he's got that all day. Just got to watch the 9 ball here. Is he going to hit a little low left and drag right the cue ball back out where he's at? That's what he has to decide now. He's going to baby soft this.
9 is in the way a bit.
No, yeah,
No.
he had that all day. To tie it up. It's 9 ball to tie it up. Good pool, good pool. Mike Ash. 4-4. Nice. Mike Ash to break this next 9 ball rack.
4-4. Bring it on.
4. When do you pray tell you think we're going to see our first break and run, Mike?
Hopefully now.
Hopefully now. Mike Ash to break. Once again, Mike Ash playing for Team Cacaw out of Connecticut versus Checkered Flag, Ryan Lynham playing for out of Rhode Island. And these guys are highly skilled. Like I said, they know what's going on the pool table. Okay, nice. Nice break, golden break, golden break. Oh, so close. Kind of dangerous. Mike has a dry break there. It doesn't pocket any balls, but this is not pleasant, just a little scary. That 5-7 up table is questionable. Like that's that 5 ball is not going to be easy. It's a little inside English here to the left and comes off the top rail, plays perfect position on the 2. He may opt to go to the bottom rail here. Nope, just stun shot. He's going to break out the 5-7 now. I can almost assume. Just in case, use it as a wall and then play the 4-9 combo. Nope, doesn't want to break that out at all. Right hand English plays the 4-9 combo, goes up a game. This should be pretty makeable here. Sure, 4-9 combo, Ryan gets that game. Moves him to 5. This race to 7. Let's tighten it, folks. That's a heartbreaker when you break and that 9 ball looks like it's going to fall and then it just hangs in the pocket. And if you don't make a ball in off the break, then you're hit sunk. It's just a matter of time before you can get on an object ball to combo in the 9. Either that or as a defensive play, you can knock the 9 ball in, but you're also giving a ball in hand. And at this level of the game, I don't know if that's something you want to do. All depends on if there's any balls around the spot. Might be able to bury the 9 in there. Ryan's going to check out his rack once again, like all good pool players do. We're going to watch him break. What a slam. 4 balls in. 5 balls in. He has a shot on the 1. May opt to come across the 1 and then pocket the 2. The 1 ball, if he can come across the 1 and drag the 1 ball down right where the butt of his cue is in that lower left-hand corner pocket and then pocket the 2, I think he'll be all right. He could also come across the 1 or cut the 1 over into the 2. It looks like he's doing. Pockets the 1 and the 2, gets the 3 ball in motion. Cue ball goes a couple rails and he's going to be left with the 3 ball. Maybe possibly a 3-6. I don't know if that's lined up for him. 6 combo maybe. From this angle, it doesn't look like the 6 ball is lined up in the corner pocket, but from this angle, it does. Looks like that 6 ball may go in the upper right-hand corner. Either way, he does have the 3 in the side. That is a difficult shot, though. Maybe running for cover. Let's see what he does. Mike, it seems every morning we have a cappuccino from the one coffee house here. What do you think? Pretty good cappuccinos, right?
It was pretty good.
Okay, so he plays the defensive shot, comes across the 3, gets the cue ball long. Nice shot. You can see from this angle, did his job there. Mike could see the 3. He can see the left-hand side of the 3, but he's got to be careful here. Moving that 3 ball out. Put that 3 ball in a position that's going to affect the 9. You certainly don't want to come across the 3 and scratch. Okay, so he opted to kick into the 3 ball. And he's going to get rewarded here. Rewarded behind the 8. And that's 9 ball. So now, I'm curious to see what Ryan does here. Ryan's going to 1 rail kick. Or is he 2 rail? Okay, so he's looking at a 2 rail kick here. He's going to go off the right side and pointing right where he wants the cue ball to hit. Remember, you can always use your cue as a measuring device. Looking for a mark along the rail so that he can hit the cue ball off of that mark. Now you're going to see rail, and he's going to kick right into the 3 ball. He should make a good hit here. I don't know if it's going to be pocketable, though. Let's see. Oh, just spun around that 3 ball right at the last second. Does get the 9 ball in motion. It's going to be ball in hand for Mike Ash. Now, is Mike going to opt to take this 3-9 combo? I think so. Yeah, he's going to go for this 3-9 combo. He wants the point to tie it up 5 all. I'd say this is pretty makeable. Sure. Okay. Ties it up 5-5. Getting good. Still in the 9-ball portion of the Masters here. The Masters final. Mike Ash, Team Cacaw out of Connecticut playing. Ryan Lynham, Team Checkered Flag out of Rhode Island. In the Masters final. How many Masters teams were here? That's a good question, Mike. I don't even know.
I can look up for you in a second here.
Sure. Mike Ash inspecting his rack, and we're going to watch him break. He's had a lot of motion on this 9-ball off the break, so he's breaking fairly well. Okay, one's in the side. Watch out. Okay. So he pocketed the 1-ball. He's going to have a 2-ball shot in the side pocket. 3's going to be a little challenge getting all the way down rail, but goes for the 2 in the side. He may pocket the 5 as well. Play 2 in the side, use the 5 as a backstop. You may have a shot on the 3. The 3 is kind of, you don't want to get snookered. That's what he's looking at. You don't want to get snookered behind that 7-ball. Additionally, if he doesn't like the shot, he's definitely going to put the 2-ball in a predicament. So he likes the 2-ball on the side. Like I said, watch that cue ball, because that cue ball may, unless he spins it here to come off the long rail on the left. Yeah, he's going to drift down, hit the 5. He did get on the 3, and that's not a bad leave, though, or a missed shot. Getting behind that 7-9 ball. He did, though, leave for the 3-ball. So if he did pocket the 2, that 3-ball was in all day. And I think he could have easily got on the 4. Okay, so table here. Gonna try pocket the 3. Oh, okay. Nice. Positioning the chess pieces on the board, making life difficult, because even if Mike has ball in hand here, Mike can chase the 2 in the side pocket, but then what does he have on the 3? Now, I don't know if the cue ball clear and go around that side of the 4. Pocket the 3. That would be interesting. Also has a opportunity. Maybe he may want to spin down and that cue ball butt the 4 out of the way. This comes out. Well, there might be a window there between the 4 and the 6. This might be interesting. From this angle, you can see that. I think there is a window. He might be able to get in there. Now, how does he get back out, though, to get on the 4-ball? That's the question. Unless he wants to spin the 3-ball in. Cue ball hits the rail there and then butts the 4 up table. Well, he'll have the 4-ball up table, quite possibly. Yeah, he's a little low left here. He's going to try to butt the 4 up table. Yeah, there it is. Nice shot. Ball up table. Has to make this 4. 5-ball should be get on the 6, 7. See too many problems for him. Has to make the shots, so he makes the 4 on the side. That 5-ball should be pretty easy. Might use a little right-hand English here and spin off the bottom rail, come up. Yep. Six ball, center cue ball, stun shot. Gives himself angle on the 7 to play position on the 8. Track might be over. There's a 6. Gives himself angle on the 7. Sure, he's going to try to get above the 8, so he plays the 8 down and the 9 in the same pocket that he's going to pocket the 7-ball. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful position play. 8-ball down table. Soft shot off the rail. Maybe just stun it here. Gives them the beautiful. Mike Ash strikes again. 6-5 here. So Mike Ash is the first to reach the hill. He'll be breaking this rack. A golden break will seal the deal. This is a race to 7. Ryan Lionham has been playing his heart out here. I can, you know what? I'm gonna say a little foreshadowing here, Mike. I think that Ryan might get this game and bring it hill. Seems to be the case in a lot of our matches is that it always goes hill. What do you think? You think I'm calling it right or wrong?
That's right.
Let's see what Mike's got here on this break. So Mike is on the hill here. Golden break here seals the deal. Oh, the 9-ball was headed to the lower left-hand corner. Oh, I think it's going to be a dry break here. So Mike's going to give the table over to Ryan. Ryan looks like he's got a fairly decent run. A center cue ball shot here, 1 ball. Come off the top rail, drift down towards the center. Sure, he wants to get the cue ball almost where the break dot or the rack dot is. Plays the 2 ball next side. Uh-oh. Be careful here. Yeah, that angle is a little shallow. He can still make it up table though.
And play the 3 on the side afterwards.
Yeah, he's gonna go 2 rails here. He's gonna play this 2 up table and then go rail, possibly 3 rails. Play the 3 in the side.
Very nice.
Beautiful shot. 3 in the side here. Just hit a little high in English. Get the cue ball in the center. 4 is going to the opposite side. He left himself angle to drift the cue ball up table for the 5. Getting straight in on the 5 here wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah. Now he's an option. He'll probably hit high here, come off one rail, drift over. He doesn't want to have to deal with that 7, so he may play a little right-hand English, inside English to spin it and come in into the 6. He's just going to baby soft it and give himself, yeah, that 6 in the side pocket shot. 7's going to probably go up table right where he's standing. He has a lot of angle here on this 6 ball, so that's the only thing he has to worry about. He can't slow roll this. These tables are playing extremely fast. We can't slow roll this. He's pointing down table here. Try to move this cue ball around the table. I'd be say what he is. He's moving this cue ball. Or hit a little bit. Like I said, it's quick. I mean, he has a shot here. He has to come across the 7. Very difficult shot. Just in the reason being is that if he's coming across the 7 to play the 7 in the lower right-hand corner pocket, he's not going to be looking at that pocket. And that's where the challenge comes into play, because when you're facing away from a pocket and you have to cut it over there, that's raw experience. That's how you make those. That's just
good thing is he doesn't have to worry
years of
about leaving
practice.
a position for the 8 because it's just naturally gonna get there.
Yeah, that shot is extremely difficult. You're playing away from the pocket. Like I said, that's just years of experience. Beautiful 8-ball shot, and yeah, we're gonna go hill. Hill if he makes this 9-ball.
Winner of this next game will get a point for their team and a race to 2. So that's
yes, sir. Big. Hill here.
Big game coming up.
Great out, Ryan. Great out. Like I said, those shots where you're, once again, when you're facing away from a pocket that you're trying to cut a ball into, man, that takes years of experience to do that. That's not something you pick up overnight. I know myself. You practice that. You could practice those shots to your heart's content, and they're not automatic. Especially because you get a little when you're hitting that cue ball against the object ball. The object ball is going to, believe it or not, it's going to throw a little. So you have to compensate for that as well. He played it perfect. Hey, Ryan, line him to break. It's Hill here, and the next next person who sinks the 9 ball here is going to get a point for their team. So what is it? Best out of 3 points?
Best of 3, yeah.
Best of 3, right? Okay, so let's watch Ryan's break here on this 9-ball rack. Shot on the 1. The 2 ball's a little bit difficult. Pocketing the 4 ball. So going from the 1 to the 2, yeah, I'm questioning this myself. I mean, making the 1 and then playing a defense off the 2 is not bad.
I would definitely do that.
So he's going to try to get almost straight in on this 2 ball here. So he's going to hit this straight on, kind of bank the 2 ball up table and tie the cue ball up behind the 5-7. Or he can opt to go the other way and cut the 2 into the 5 and have the cue ball come around the table. I don't know if I really like that option, but he's looking at the bank here on the 2 ball, and like I say, getting the cue ball behind the 5 or the 7. That's what he's pointed at.
That 7's too close. I think you're gonna end up
Yeah,
hitting the 7.
it is close. It is super close. So, I mean, this is, he has to hit the 2 straight on with the right-hand English here. Just a very little bit of right-hand English. That way, if it hits the bottom rail, it'll spin towards the 5 ball. But this is not an easy shot. I mean, I could talk about this all day long, but these players are good. They're very good. So they know their game, and the average pool player, this is extremely difficult. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so I think they might want to have, well, no. There's not timeouts allowed in Masters, right? I don't believe so. Yeah, okay, so Ryan's just gonna, okay, so he opted to cut the 2 into the
5.
into the 5. That's what he really wanted.
Somebody might have dropped something, caught everybody's attention.
Yeah, threw him off guard, threw him out of the rhythm.
Stand up, rechuck, back at it.
Yeah.
That's all we saw.
Deep breath, rechalk, do your pre-shot routine. Mike Ash at the table here, scores 6-6. It's all tied up. The winner of this game gets a point for their team. Got Team Cacao out of Connecticut, playing Checkered Flag out of Rhode Island. Mike Ash at the table right now. You know, I like their shirts too. Those are sharp-looking shirts. Ah, that's sharp.
I don't know if they're team shirts. I think that could just be his.
Oh, well, I think if it's a team shirt, that's sharp. I like it. Very professional look. Okay, plays a defensive shot. Doesn't want to scratch here.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, at least the 2 ball's tied up against the 7, so Ryan's coming up to the table. Okay, so he has a shot on the 2 ball here. He's close to his work, but he should be fine. That's it. Roll up a little bit, play the 3 down. He's going to have the 5. There's really nothing holding him back here except for that 8 ball. He's going to end up playing that 8 ball up table somehow. I don't think it'll clear the 9 unless he goes for the 8-9 combo. Five, gonna probably just little stun shot here. Oh, he drew back. He wants the 6 ball down table. Wow. That's control over the cue ball right there. Draw this one too. He's free stroking now. Uh-oh.
My kind of guy. I like to draw every
He
shot.
wanted a little higher for the 7 in the side. He's kind of at the 50-yard line here. Yeah, he's like, either side would have worked out well here. This kind of sucks being right in the middle, but at this pinnacle of performance, Mike, do you think that this still weighs in on them, like being in the final round? Or do you think it's just they're used to it?
I think no matter what, everybody would still get a little bit of
A little nervous every now and then?
anxiety, nervousness. Yeah.
I don't know though. Some players that I know who are top of their game, they thrive on that. Like it's not pool unless
How
they
you
have that feeling.
how
How you
how
deal with it?
everybody deals with it could be different. Some people may enjoy it, some people may not like it, but it's still there regardless.
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna try to? Okay. What a shot! So he was jacked up and played 2 rails with a little low left spin. Oh, now he's gonna play the 8-9 combo for the win. He's going to
Yes,
take
sir,
his
yeah.
time with this, and we see somebody blessing themselves in the background and praying.
It's Evan the Golden Boy, I believe.
Oh, great
Very
shot.
nice. Don't
Oh,
scratch.
very nice. Very nice.
Appreciate
Okay.
it.
So, Ryan is going to get to the winner's circle first in this match. What a great match there. So Ryan's going to get a point for his team. So, yeah. Right.
So it looks
1
like
point
we
there.
have
So, checkered flag is up 1 point as I will get ready for the next match. As they're putting their cue together. Ready, I'll clear these scores out here and I'll move along. Or what they're gonna play first, 9 or 8. What's your guess? Who? Okay. Okay, so we have Tim Hurley. Carrie. I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm gonna say it McCall. Carrie McCall. I'm gonna watch a lag here.
I'm unsure of the last name myself, but if we're wrong together.
Yes, sir. Let's watch this lag. Yeah. Hey, the 7 ball is gonna have him, Mr. McCoff. McAuliffe. Harry McAuliffe. I guess looks like they are playing 8 ball first. Okay. Ace to 7 here. Right now, checkered flag has 1 point on the board. Their overall checkered flag, their team, I guess they played 3 matches for Masters. 3 matches, so it's 2 points if Kerry McAuliffe is this. I believe checkered flag is going to win their match. Wow, winner will receive 5. It's 5 large. Second place finisher, 2,500. That's some good coin.
Not bad for 2 days.
Not bad for 2 days, right? Yeah, we need to get into this bigger game here with the Masters. Okie dokie, let's watch this break here by Carrie. Okay. Did you see something fall? Like, Might have been, yeah,
back
something
at the
fell.
table,
Low ball
so-
fell. Low ball fell. So he's solids. Yeah, he has some issues to worry about here. That 3 ball is kind of tucked in behind the 13 there on the right-hand side rail. The 5 ball is in between the 15 and the 11 up at the top of the table. So, hi, just some dude.
I gotta move farther north.
Oh, why do you say that, Michael?
These gentlemen have been playing pool for a lot longer than I thought they were alive. 28 years Kerry's been playing
Oh,
APA.
wow.
28 years.
I'll tell you what. I
Looks
mean,
like he's 35.
right. Yeah, these gentlemen look pretty youthful. He left that 2 ball in a spot where he can break out the 5, which I like. Kerry right off the bat. What I'm seeing is he's very meticulous. I think he's the type of guy that wants pinpoint position.
Kerry would also like to give a shout out to his mom who had recently passed.
Good luck here.
Doing this for mom.
Okay, so this 5 ball will go down table. I don't think there's any possibility of a scratch here. Rifle this down. Yeah. Ooh. Undercut it. Undercut it. So the 5 hit the left long rail. That's going to bring Tim up. Tim's coming up. This is our first rack. You've Kerry won the lag, so he chose to break. Tim opted to play 8 ball first. How long has Tim been playing pool?
Tim has cheated on his bio sheet because he said his first APA match was when he was 18. He didn't give me a number.
Okay, I got it. All right, so Tim's up at the table here. Nice smooth stroke. Has a nice delivery. And if you notice something, if you're just an average pool player and you're looking to up your game, you should watch some of these guys, what they're doing. They have an excellent pre-shot routine. Constantly mapping the table and looking what their next shot is going to be. They're looking 2-3 shots ahead. They always walk into the shot, the angle that they want to approach the cue ball. Yeah. Walk into the shot. He's going to line up. Smooth stroke. They said Tim and Kerry, both of them, I think are they like that pinpoint position play. Seems they're really in tune with the amount of strength they're using when they strike the cue ball. That's good.
Through a few calculations of my own,
What a great shot.
Tim has been playing APA Pool League for 34 years.
Tim has been playing APA for 34 years. Wow. Well, that's incredible. Tim Hurley at the table right now. Score 0-0. Team Checkered Flag is up 1-0 against Team Cacao. Rhode Island versus Connecticut here.
A lot of experience at the table.
Yeah, a lot of experience. I mean, you tally up all their years of experience. Yeah, well, way more than me. And I started playing pool when I was 16. Nice touch. Wedge himself around, get on that 10 ball. May use this 10 ball. He has enough angle to get at the 9. I like coming around, making the 10, coming around, playing the 9 up table, button the 4 out of the way, and that way you at least get your 14 back down. The 9 may go on the side as well. I think that's what he's looking at here at this angle. He's seeing if the 9 will pass the 8 in the side. I'll tell you what, that's a fine needle to thread there. That's it. Well, he said if he can hold. Yeah, I think he rolled a little too far. These tables are fast. Wanted to hold, and like I said, if he could play that 9 ball up table, I think he was out. Now he may opt to duck for cover or come up with a difficult shot here.
If he can
Or
bank the 14 ball,
like
he'll
I
be
said-
back into the 4-9.
Like I said before, I mean, it's a fine needle to thread here, but can he pocket the 9 ball in the side pocket behind the 8? I don't know. Don't know. That's what it looks like he's lining up for.
Gonna find out now.
Yeah, like we're talking fractions of a millimeter, and he got on the 14 ball too. What an incredible shot. Fractions of a millimeter, Tim. Exceptional pool. So Carrie's coming up. What is Carrie like? Let's see. I go for it. 4 ball looks like it's my simplest solution. Yeah, cut the 4 ball in. To worry about is getting on that 3 ball, but that's pretty easy to do.
You do.
1 ball down table too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fine. That's fine. Okay, so he's gonna drag down and try to get the 1 ball now, maybe? I think he wanted to get on the 1 ball. He might opt to take this now anyway. And even if it rattles in the pocket, that's not a bad thing. He's pointing on the table where he wants the cue ball to end up. Gonna be a thin cut here along a short rail. Wants to pop the cue ball out, so at least he has the 5 in the side afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, opt to go 2 rails. Top rail, sure. Come back out. Leave for the 5 in the side. Well, he just makes the 8 ball a little bit easier. Easier of a shot there.
Yeah.
So now what do you do?
From this angle, you can tell that the 8, both the 8 and the 9 aren't blocked.
You're touching my buttons over here.
Hey.
And that's
You left me in
on
charge
edge.
yesterday. Now I know where they are.
You're touching all my buttons. So he's going 1, 2, 3 rails to come out back towards the center of the table, leaving him a 3 ball shot. He's going to have a little right hand English here. He's going to cut this 5 ball in and watch for that cue ball to be sent around the diamond here. 1, 2, 3. Center of the table is where he wants it. Overrolled a little bit, but he didn't want to get stuck behind the 8 and the 9. So yeah, I hear that. Now Ryan, before in the last match, made this shot. Ryan Lightman, ended up cutting this 3 ball down the rail. That's correct. So here, I think he can get away with if he can. Oh, I don't think that'll bank. I don't know if I'd attempt that. I think I'd go for the cut down table, and I'd probably hit this with a little, or I'd hit it at pace, so it may go rail back towards the center, leaving a cut on the 8 ball.
Yeah, he just wants the cue ball back where it is now.
Yeah, if he can get the cue ball back to the center of the table after going back and forth a couple of times on this cut 3, is he opting to bank this? Oh, he's gonna cut this. See, watch this. See if he can cut this 3 down table. Just got to skim the paint on the 3 ball. Ooh, he actually drew back too. That's not a bad leave.
That was
I do
always
think.
going to push the 3 away from the rail, though.
Yeah, I think Tim has the 9 in the side. Nope, nope, maybe not. Maybe not. Because the 9 is past the side pocket. On this angle here, the 9's past the side pocket, so cut it backwards. It's just not going to happen. Does he play the 14 off the wall to hit the 3 in pocket? Owning that pocket there where the 3 ball is not a bad goal to have right now for Tim at the table.
Just watching. He's the one that encouraged me to press the buttons yesterday, just so you know.
Yeah, he wanted to play that off the wall, and then don't do that. He wanted to play that off the wall, butt into the 3 and pocket it. Well, I'm glad he got used to all the buttons. There's a lot of buttons here. I'm sorry. It's not as easy. Doing these live streams, a lot of people at home, they don't realize it is quite a challenge. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, moving parts going on here, but we enjoy it.
Especially trying to commentate and find a button.
Sure.
At the same time.
Sure. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
I think he still has it.
Oof. I think he'd would have liked that a little bit better if it was up maybe another 6 inches, though. Maybe resort. I don't think he can cut this in. I think he's going 1 rail kick off the 9 in the side. Yeah, 1 rail kick. Carry is going to go off the top rail, sure, and kick into the 8 off the 9 in the side. That looks like the option, the only option he has right now. I don't believe he can see the 8 ball at all.
I don't know if it's definitely going off the 9.
Oh, yeah. The 9 ball is funneling the pocket, so it may not go off the 9.
It may not go off the 9.
So the 8 ball can't clear the 9, but if the 8 ball does happen to hit the 9 ball in, it's still a good shot. Okay. Oh. Michael, I believe he hit that 8 ball straight on.
Tough shot, though.
So Tim's going to come up to the table here. He's going to play the 9 ball first, of course. It's probably going to be a pretty hard hitting shot here. He's going to stun this and drag down. Drag down for the 14. And, well, it doesn't necessarily need to be that hard. He has angle here. Yeah. And great positional.
Very nice.
Looks like Tim Hurley is going to strike first here. There you go. Bottom rail. Please. It's a nice little roll up.
Tim plays pool out of Racks, Connecticut.
Oh, yeah?
Racks and snaps.
Nice out there. Nice out. Okay, so Tim's going to be up on the board there. Tim gets 1. This race to 7. We're in the 8 ball portion of the Masters. They're going to play 5 games of 8 ball here, and that was the first game. Tim Hurley representing Team McCall out of Connecticut versus Kerry McAuliffe. Checkered flag out of Rhode Island. Kerry, I apologize in advance if I'm butchering your last name. But on a lighter note, you're an awesome pool player, dude. Okay. Tim, I think they're listening in on our live stream in that room because every time we say something funny, they start laughing. Either that or we're all on the same page. Okie dokie. Ball's in. Yeah, looks like the 2 balls in. And yeah, that's it. So Tim's going to have the little ones or the solids. He definitely has a 3 in the side. 6 ball's kind of tied up there. Could bank in. The 6 ball could bank in if he opts to play that shot right now. He does have some work to do up table there on the left with the 7, the 5, the 1, and the 4. They're kind of all jumbled together. Little cluster there. He's going to opt to play the 3 in the side. After that, he may try the 1 up table or possibly a duck for cover. Nope. Bank to 6. Ah, he's still deciding. Okay, 3 ball on the side. Cue ball. Yeah. I like when everybody wants the cue ball to stop rolling, they start tapping the floor with their cue. Like, settle, settle, settle. It seems like that's the international sign for slow down on the pool table.
Now, playing in a Masters format like this, what is the advantage to playing 8 ball first? Since we've seen both matches start 8 ball first. What would you do if you were playing Masters?
You know what? I played in the USAM before. I played in
Same format. So.
same format, several USAMs. And you know what? And, oddly enough, we always played 8 ball first. I think it's just because 8 ball is only 5 games, so you kind of want to get them out of the way. Not only that, but like I said before, 8 ball is small motions. There shouldn't be a lot of heavy stroking going on in 8 ball. So with small motions, small finite positions, yeah, just like that, you know, defensive shots, soft shots. Where 9 ball, you're kind of free stroking. I mean, you could hit things extremely hard. You're moving the cue ball around a couple rails.
Right.
So I think 8 ball is almost like a precursor, almost like a warm up.
That's why I would think you would start with 9 ball. Start with 9
Well,
ball.
I think that at 8 ball, you're going to get a feel for the table.
That's a good point.
Good
Mr.
point,
Miller.
Chris. Yeah, good point. You can't lose the match in 8 ball, but you can in 9. But I think it's like I said, I think it's almost a precursor to 9 ball. 9 ball is fast paced. You saw yourself the last match. 8 ball went on longer than 9 ball did. So here they're just trying to. I think it's almost like a warm up. To be honest with you, I think playing 8 ball is like a warm up to the 9 ball quick pace action. At 14, it's not a bad spot for it. Not bad care. Him coming back up to the table. Like I said, scores 1-0 right now. Tim Hurley on top there for Team Kakaw.
I'm just thinking myself, if I was in a hill situation, I'd rather be on an 8 ball rack instead of a 9 ball rack because I could control the game better.
I think you're more comfortable with 8 ball. Where me personally, like I said, I played 35 years of 8 ball. After that, you kind of are 30 years of 8 ball, and after that, you're kind of like, I just want to play 9 ball anymore. But I understand. I get it. You know. I said I would use the 8 ball as like a. But then again, at the USAM that I played in, speaking of the devil, I played in USAM several years ago in Danbury, Connecticut. I ended up making it all the way and losing second.
Okay. Yeah, Don says it's easier to go down 4 or 5 racks in 9 ball.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when if you break and run. I mean, 3-4 pack. Yeah. Percent. Okay.
Nine ball snaps, yeah.
Good point.
But again, I mean, these are points that I'm using towards let's play 9 ball first, get it out of the way. Let me see what I need to do in 8 ball because I could control the game better in 8 ball.
It's true.
But again, like Chris said, we may not get to 8 ball.
Got a jump shot here. 11 in the side pocket. Oh, nice try. Nice try. There, nice jump shot. 6 ball. 7 side. The 4 and the 1 are definitely going to the table no matter what. Yeah, Don, you're 100% not. Players can run 4 or 5 racks plus the luck in 9-ball. Sure, I got to the 9-ball portion of Sam, and I came out the gate and ran 4 racks on me, 3 racks, and I'm like, oh boy! And all you're doing is sitting in a chair, racking up, waiting to get your turn at the table. Now I brought it hill, but he ended up besting me. 4-ball going up table here. Sure. Out. I try to use that ball there. 12-ball as a backstop. Chris, it seems like I always get roped into playing 8-ball. I'd rather play 9-ball, but the only reason why I'm always on an 8-ball team is just because I get roped into it. And like I said, I haven't really taken pool seriously since, oh boy, 2010, 2011. But right now, being a league operator, I get to work with the game I love and the sport I love.
Good tester.
Yeah, this is not easy here. He's just looking for a positional play on the 8-ball. I think this will work out. He's going to just use a little left-hand English here. Spin the 1-ball in.
Lead after his bridge there.
That's all. That's all he wanted. Yep.
Very nice.
He does have a shot on the 8-ball. It's not the best shot in the world, but it will go on the side, and that's where he's going to mark it up. Yeah. So Tim to go up 2-0 against Kerry McAuliffe. Almost like an 80-degree cut here. He's facing away from the pocket, but I think that because the distance between the 8 and the side pocket is just very makeable. And he got it. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Nice shot, Tim. Tim goes up 2-0 against Kerry. Oh, what's that?
Just some dude. Watching pool at work.
All day at my desk. Just some dude. Man, I hear that. I hear that. I worked at, when I was younger, I worked at a hospital in the IT department. And I spent some time, I know, waiting on phone calls and stuff like that. I'd sit there and just turn on some pool. I don't know if I should be saying that, but
Well, you can't get rid of
you can't get rid of me now. Yeah, pool is addicting. Okay, let's watch Tim's break here. Going 2nd ball in, of course. I think so. 2nd ball in, trying to get 8-ball in motion. Uh-oh.
Going now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Harry gets on the board.
Yeah. Harry gets a point there on an 8 on the break, but a scratch.
We don't like to take them that way, but we all do.
It's true.
It's unfortunate.
Yep, we just got to talking. It's a rarity, 8 on the break, but yeah, that was one hell of a break.
Came off the rail and fired right into that
You know what?
pocket.
And we were both sitting here looking at it going, oh my God, that's in. And just unfortunately scratched. So Kerry's going to inspect his rack here. Right, so Kerry gets that win on that last break. 8-ball in, but a scratch. So Kerry's going to break this rack here. Opts to go from the right side of the table.
Hell yeah.
Not sure how far this addiction will go. Well, tell you, if you're anything like us, it doesn't stop. Uh-oh. Oh, that 8-ball was close too. Mike, I didn't see. Did he pocket a ball here?
I don't believe so.
It's open table, so Tim's coming back up to the table. He's going to have his choice. Yeah, professional career kickstarting at 40 isn't likely. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you have to be honest with you. You should start playing. If you want to take this professionally, you should start playing around the age of 14. By the time you're 18, you want to at least be ranked. And then when you're in your late teens or 20s, you should start getting into the bigger game. Past the age of 35, I headed more towards like the senior professional level. But some of these young cats, man, they're so good.
It's always fun to run a rack out no matter what age you are, though.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Well, you can't. Nobody could deny that. 6 balls in. Okay, so he's opted to take the little one. So he's got 6-3. He has to worry. Yeah, actually, he doesn't have too much to worry about here. Just getting a position on the 1 ball. The 8 ball, is, if anything, is probably going to be the issue at hand. 3 ball, slow roll forward. Yep. 7 combo might be taken on here. He's just got to watch and worry about what happens now. The 7 ball, pocketing the 7 ball isn't. She just turned 4. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, so he's opting to take the 7 ball first and play 1 rail, come off for the 5. Yeah, that's a better shot. I didn't like the 5-7 combo myself. I mean, he could have taken that on and just slow rolled it, but you're not guaranteed the best cue ball position after that. So taking the 5 here off the bottom rail, will probably come back up. He's still worried about where he wants to leave the cue ball on the 2 ball or the 4 to play position. Oh, now the 1 ball will go down table. So he can play 4-1, but then once he do 8. Okay, is he going to take too close to the rail to go for the 4 ball now? More of a lightsaber. But now she'll come around, you know, and it's funny you say that because I bought my godson, his first pool cue was 12, I think. 11? Yeah, it's a short pool cue, and he has a lot of fun playing every now and again.
A lot of traffic to get back onto this 4 ball.
I mean, if he really wants to spin the crap out of this. Good. No, he's just going to try to go 2 rails back out to the center of the 4. If he butts into the 13, he does. That's one thing too. A lot of and when you start getting into the higher level, especially in 8 ball, the higher level game, you're kind of looking at the balls on the pool table as a wall. That makes sense to you. So they're good things to aim for because it stops the cue ball in its motion. The ball as a backstop. That's exactly what Tim did there. 4 ball here. Tim might spin this 2 rails to come back in the angle on the 1. He's just got too much angle on the 4 here. Right hand English. 1, 2. Come back in at the 1.
Slow
Is
down.
he gonna get it? Just hit it a little. I had a pool table my entire life, but never wanted to play. Yeah, when I was turned, funny story here. My family's watching. When I turned 16, my father came up to me and said, "What do you want? Do you want to?" He wanted to get me a birthday present. He asked if I wanted a car or a pool table. I'll let you decide what I chose.
Shot the 1. He would have had to bank on the 8 if he made it. Carrie's coming up looking at a bunch of high balls on the table.
Yeah. Score right now, Tim's up 2-1 against Carrie. Just again, forged break by Carrie. Oh, actually, that was Tim's break, wasn't it? That gave Carrie the win on the 8 ball,
Yeah.
8 ball scratch. So Carrie here up, plays a nice soft position for the 15 ball up table. Yeah, on top of the pool table that I got when I was 16, I ended up getting a Mucci pool cue as well. So that was a birthday to remember, and that got me addicted to the game. Then I started playing in tournaments when I was 18. Won my first tournament, I think 19.
Want to
Uh,
bump back into that 8 ball.
college happened and let pool go for a while.
Emily's out here rooting for Dad.
Yeah, she is.
That's why we do this. Why we love these live streams. Get people watching.
Absolutely. So from this angle, it looks like, yeah, I don't think that 8 ball is going to come into play. He could hit the 13 on the side. It's going to be really, really close. It's a low percentage shot, so I'm certain that Kerry is well aware of his percentages on each shot, whether he can make them or miss them. But I don't think he wants to leave the cue ball where Tim is going to have an easy 1 ball. May opt to hit this 13 off angle and play a defensive shot. Maybe bring the cue ball back around to the 8. Rifles it in and plays a 2-way shot. Sure. Brilliant, brilliant play. Got the cue ball around a couple of rails. Like I said, he wanted to make sure if he misses that Tim is not going to be left easy. Although I think Tim, if it was Tim's shot at the table right here, it could have went off 1 rail. A wedge shot here coming behind the 1. Try to wedge that 50 ball behind the 1. It will go. Be nice if he just touches the 1.
Gets out of the way a bit.
Gets out of the way and pushes the 1 on what's known as the pro side of the pool table in the center of the short rail. Makes life difficult for Tim. Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. So now Tim's left with a different shot there. Would have been nice if that 50 ball carry. Nice try, nice attempt. He didn't really have too much afterwards though, but did have a defensive play. So Tim's going to come up to the table here. Let's see what. Scoping out his layout and mapping the table. Once again, looking at this 1 ball, what he wants to do with it. I mean, could he cut it in? Yeah, he could cut it in. Could he go 2 rails and leave position on the 8? Sure can. But man, is that a difficult shot. I mean, you're at probably about 85-degree cut here on this 1 ball. Let's see if this is what he's going to opt to do. Oh, he's going to play a defensive shot here. Get the cue ball behind the 15. Oh, he's banking it. Wanted to bank that home. It's a 2-way shot, but I think almost certainly Kerry's going to probably try to play that 9 in the side there. Maybe 15 first, then 9 in the side, breaking out the cluster. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Side to break out the cluster. But I'd go for the 50. Just get this out of the way. $15 up table. Uh-oh. Too far. Now he's going to take a look at this 11. Worst case scenario, he plays a defense and just in the wall. Looking at that 11, cutting the side, I think this will go. Doesn't want to roll too forward. May want to draw this back a little.
I think any of those 3 balls would go on the side.
Oh, maybe.
Sure.
Option. That's a great shot.
Very nice.
So now he's got 11, 9, 8 out. May choose 9 ball first. 9, 11, 8 out. I like the 11. That was my first guess. That's what I would shoot. Sure. In the side, snap, draw back, got the 8 straight up. Here he makes this 8 ball. He's going to tie it up 2-all. Worried about this. And the way it's looking right here, it looks like he's almost straight in. Should have a good angle to draw back here. He's hitting low on the cue ball. Just a foot draw is all he wants. Yeah, bring the cue ball back a foot. See that shot there.
He's too tall to be looking over his shoulder on that one.
Yeah. Right. So this 8-ball to bring it up to, well, beautiful.
2-2.
2-2 here in this race to 7 at the Masters team finals at the Northeast Challenge. Remember, we're broadcasting live from Mohegan Sun Casino Resort out of Uncasville, Connecticut. Casino is absolutely enormous. I think we were overwhelmed the first day we were here. We were just trying to get our bearings straight.
Goodness. I was lost twice.
Yeah. We were just trying to get our bearings straight around this casino. This casino is absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend if you're in the area, stop by. Gambling's your thing. It's not necessarily my thing. But if you like to play, table games and stuff like that, it's we have a lot of activities here. The Lumineers were here. Well, the first day we got here, right? Or it was the second day. It was like Monday night or Tuesday night or something. Lumineers were here, and the place was packed. A full-fledged concert. Okay, Carrie's gonna break this rack here. I like to see that walking into the shot. Warm-up stroke below the chin. Beautiful. And as you notice, all these guys breaking, a lot of people strive for a powerful break. I mean, I think the power is more relevant in 9-ball, quite possibly, not necessarily 8-ball, especially if you're going for the second ball in. You only want to use about 75 to 80% of your power. Some will fall. And what fell? Like a high, nope. The low ball. 4-ball will go. 5-ball will go on the side. 6, 2, 1 ball. I might see a run here. It depends on what happens here. Look for this 10-ball to be and move in motion. And drag back. He wanted that back a little bit further, or not that far. A little bit further, he would have the fun, or the 1, or the fun, and not too far back, he would have the 5. So
Still make the 5 in the side.
yeah, but he's got to watch that 11 ball.
Yeah, pushing that 11 towards the 6
is not going to be good. Yeah, he certainly doesn't do that here. Boy, that's heartbreaking when you have 4 balls left and you have the best shot in the world. Like I said, yeah, like you said, Michael, he's got to still deal with this traffic too. Just so you know, back at home as well, you guys are on probably about a 1-minute lag. We have that set purposely because there are people in our main arena area there, tournament hall. Great shot, get out of the way, 11, and he's successful there on that shot. Very nice. We have it set to a lag because some of the people in the main tournament hall, the arena, are listening to us, and we don't want to relay too much information. We're talking a lot about the pool game here. We want to make sure the players are playing on their own. Yeah, we set up that 1 flag.
Not that it would help these guys.
Yeah, I don't think these guys would listen to me at all because they're definitely well versed in their game. Is it legal to jump the ball into the rack to break it? Stupid question. Just popped into my head. I don't think you want to do that though. Yeah, I don't think that would be. Is it legal? I mean, other than a miscue hopping into the rack, I mean, theoretically, if you jump into the rack in APA, it hits the head ball or the second ball in, and 4 balls hit a rail. I guess it would be legal. 8-ball. Yeah, the 2 balls in, center cue ball position, comes up table. I think he would go for the 6. Yeah, he's going to go for the 6 and draw back here. He's going to use a little left-hand English. Left-hand English draw, come back. He'd like to wedge the cue ball in between the 12 and the 14 up there.
A lot of wedges today.
Sure. This is an approach wedge or a gap wedge here. Yeah, I'd spin this back. Me personally, I'd spin this back. I mean, this might just be a center draw. Not that you would want to, yeah. Spin back. Yep. Oh, it's the 6 ball. He still had the 1 ball down table though. Nice try, good attempt. I'm coming up to the table. I'm gonna scope it out. Once again, the score here is 2-all.
The high balls.
Tim Hurley, Team Cacaw.
Caw.
I love that team name. Out of Connecticut. Why didn't we think of something like that, Mike, when we were playing pool, right?
Gonna be my team name forever now.
This is gonna be a good team name, right? Instead, it just sits on top of the rack. Well, I think it would be a re-break. That's an interesting question indeed.
Well, take a break, just some dune, and go out to the garage and see if it can happen. Send me a video and I'll put it on the live stream. That would be totally worth it.
He's like, ignore me.
Maybe we could ask
He's like,
Flor-
ignore me, please. His mind is running here.
Maybe we
Just
could
watch
ask
this, super
Florian if
cool.
he could do that.
Oh, Flo might be able to do that.
He wouldn't mind taking 8,000 shots to make it happen.
Right. Okay. Tim's up at the table here. Gonna cut this 12 ball in. Sure. Bring it down. I like the 9 ball here. Don't like the 13. We'll see if he. I like the 9 ball way more. The ruling for the next player, can he hit it? Well, that would be probably an illegal break. So no, I don't think he'd be able to.
The cue was sitting on top
of the rack. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to hit it. We need 4 balls to hit a cushion off a break. I mean, if it sat on top of the rack and 2 of the wing balls and maybe 2 of the side balls came out and hit the rail, I mean, that would be an interesting call to make to APA National Office to get a ruling on that. 15 ball down, stop shot here, probably for the 13 after, I'm assuming. Yeah. 13 here, he's gonna stun shot this, drift down table for the 10.
Get straight in on this 10 and move over for the 11 up table, that'd be nice.
New winning condition. That's a chess match waiting to happen, just some dude. I don't think I've ever seen that. No, I think at this level, these players want to slam the rack and run them all off. Uh-oh. I don't know if that. Yeah, he looks frustrated there. I think he needed to hit that a little firm, a little stun, center cue ball, and that would have just drifted the cue ball down ever so slightly towards the 10. I think that shot he hit a little high, so he's left resorted with a possible bank on this 11. I mean, the bank on the 11 will go. He's going to try, might be playing defense here. He's going to come across the 10 and try to get the cue ball behind the 6. Or just hit it straight on, leave it difficult. Nice. That's all I needed to do. I'm thinking too far ahead, too much.
He wanted the 10 more in play, so he had to shoot it. So Kerry would have to shoot at the 6, but I think he could see the 1 now.
Yeah, I think that 1 will go up table.
So he's going to end up with another defensive shot. He might even lock him up right behind the 8 ball.
It's going to be still a challenge to get a position on this 6, though. The multi-press theory is real. Oh, boy. Just some dude. We need to hang out, man.
The multiverse theory is real. It has already happened somewhere.
What's ironic is we get asked questions like this all the time in our own league, right, Mike?
Oh yeah.
It's no. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's a good defensive play right there. Shako lead. Very nice. Nice job, Kara. Hey, what do you do here, Mike? Let's pick your mind. Except when Efren did it. Yeah, Efren did everything, right? That guy's incredible. Talk about having a gift, being born with a gift for pool.
I think you gotta try that defense again to try to just squeeze it over behind the 11-6.
Yeah. Gotta be careful here because if he gives Carey the one ball, I think it's over. Put this in. Yeah. Yeah. Over. That. Well, see what happens here. Seen stranger things.
It's not an easy position lead for the 6 ball.
No, definitely a slow roll one. Play the 6. Be nice if he has a little bit of air there, so that way he can just push the cue ball out towards the center and play the 8 in the side. I mean, if he gets straight, he might be able to spin it and hit it firm and get the cue ball back up towards the center of the table, play the 8 ball down to the left-hand corner. Almost the man. You can almost see this. It's just going to probably be a slow roll here on the 1. Be nice if the cue ball ends up about 2 inches off the rail. He knows his next shot after this 1 ball is going to be a 1, but he's just plotting and planning his 8 ball positional lead. Believe it or not. Scores all tied up here, 2-2. It's to 7. Yep, that's where he wants it. 2 inches off the rail, right next to that. Jacked up here. Can't see him hard. Yeah. So, field of hockey. That's not bad. I don't think the 11 will go, but the 10 definitely. Definitely going to make a challenging shot for Tim here to play the 10 ball and get position on the 11. I mean, the other option is Tim could play a nasty defense, knowing that as long as he knows his speed at the table here, just that 11-6 ball, that would be interesting. I mean, that he'd really have to feather that with a light touch, though. Spinning. It's a spin up above the 8. Got on the 11. Wow. Okie dokie.
Forward.
Is Carey gonna happen here? Ball's in the jaws. He still wants to get at least a cue ball 2 inches off the rail, so he has some angle going into the 6 ball, but he still has to make that window. 11 in the rail. So he wants angle going into that window between the 11 and the rail, so he hits the 6, and the cue ball can at least hit the bottom rail and spin up towards the center of the table.
Curious to see where this is. The 6 on the rail.
Additionally, I don't think the 8 ball will go down table anymore. So he needs to play that 8 ball up table or in the side. See from this angle here. I know it's tight to see on the left right there. That 8-ball, I don't think will clear the 10. Oh, oh no. I think he was wondering what happened to himself. Once again, he was trying to hit the 1-ball straight on, but with a little low left and spin it out. Unfortunately, that cue ball just followed the 1-ball right in. Bill was looking at that angle. Still not an easy out here. The 11-ball will not go down. It'll only go up table. And you still have to play a positional leave on the 10. So we may see some angle here. Okay, so he's going to go 11 in the side. Gonna probably hit a force follow here. I like that play better. I like 10 up. I like 11 up table and high and hard. Spin it around. Get it up table on the left-hand side. Get it on the left-hand side of that 8-ball up table, and you're golden. Nicely done. Nicely done. You know what I find incredible too? I'll sit here and I'll talk about options, the things that are running through my head. Like if I was up at the pool table right now, but these guys are so good, they just automatically select the best option. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
You know they have talent when if I told you 3 options as a pool player, if you're just beginning, starting out, or played for maybe 5-10 years, I mean, you can get 5 options and not know which one the correct one is, and these guys know what the correct option is.
Well, the good thing about pool is there is more than one option always.
Sure. But they're taking the pretty good options. Let's put it that way. Hey, uh-oh. All right, nice shot. He'll play the 8-ball all the way up. I can't see him going furthest in the side. Remember, they don't need to mark up the pockets here. I think they're going to do it anyway.
I do believe they do need to mark up the pocket.
Oh, they do need to mark it up? I thought all they had to do was point at the pocket in Masters. But they've all been marking it up, so I'm cool with that too. 8-ball all the way up for Tim Hurley to go up 2. Make this 8-ball. Uh-oh.
Don't go on the other side.
It looked at the last second. He just jutted it and just wanted to. There, so now it's up to Kerry. It happens, Tim. Shake that off. No worries. It's all tied up 2-2 anyway. This is the last game of 8-ball before we go into the 9-ball.
The good thing is Kerry can finally see the 6-ball.
Yeah, right. He's got more than enough angle on this 6-ball now. So you can see he's just going to free stroke this, try to make the 6. Who cares where the cue ball ends up as long as it doesn't scratch? It'll go back and forth. Who cares? 8-ball will still be formality. Hanging in the jaws of the pocket. Just make the 6. Yep, that's what I needed to do. Delicate slow roll here. Hit the 8-ball. Even on an easy shot, like still planning to make the 8 in the dead heart of the pocket. Look at that. Incredible, right? Okay. Kerry is up 3-2 after our 8-ball 5 game. All of a sudden we're moving on to 9-ball here. Gonna play out 9-ball. This is a race to 7. I can't wait to see this.
We're moving on to 9-ball.
Okay, so carry up 3-2. Moving on to 9 ball. Carry to break. Olive. Early. He knows that he's still, you got to let it go, Tim. Oh, that ball. What's the saying? What was it? Goldfish? 10-second memory? Let it go.
Be a goldfish. This is it. Got the wing ball. I got the 1 ball. There's a shot at the 2.
Yeah, I think he has a very good chance of running this off as long as he can pocket this 2 ball. Not the easiest shot in the world. I mean, this is a thin cut. Well, has to contend with this 7 ball here right next to the cue ball. A little breathing room between it. I mean, from this angle, you can see he has 4 inches and 7 in the ball. But it's still going to affect his stroke. At this level, these guys, they don't want to move any of the pieces on the table. Especially in 9 ball, you kind of want to just let the balls rest where they may and cue ball to play position. Like I said, it's never out of the option to use a ball as a backstop. Oh, okay, so he plays defense. Yeah, it's going to work out for him. Going to get behind the wall there. He didn't want to take on that 2 ball. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I couldn't blame him for there either.
It was a very difficult shot. Yeah. Once again, these players know their percentages. Like, I have maybe a 10% chance of making this. I'm not about to take that chance, so let's duck for cover. All right, Tim. What do you do here? Table. I'm at the table. I'm going around 2 rails here.
I like the 2-rail option.
I think he's looking at some kind of Massey kick option here. Or he's just going to push a ball up against the 2, make life difficult. But I like the 2-rail option. Go right-hand side rail, lower rail, come into the 2 behind the 5. It's a thin window, very small window, but what other options do you have? Other than pushing a ball into 2. Yeah, so he's going to opt to push a ball into 2. Making life a little miserable for Carey. Ball in hand to Carey. All right, I still think Carey can make that 2 ball. May opt to play a defensive shot here, leaving the cue ball behind the 9. He is looking to pocket the 2 ball here. Oh, yeah, another defensive play. So he has the 9 and the 5 as a wall here. He's just going to hit the 2 ball straight on, get it on the far right-hand long rail, leaving the cue ball behind the 9. Nice defensive shot. Can he pocket this?
I do believe he's looking to pocket it.
He's looking to pocket this.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Lead for the 3.
I didn't even think that would have cleared the 5 ball. Do you guys do commenting this league only? Something you guys do for events? Well, We do it for our own personal league. I am the Greater Scranton APA Pool League operator, as well as Michael Rourke. He is the Greater Scranton APA Pool League operator as well. So for most of our tournaments and our triannuals, our world qualifiers, we do live streams, commenting. Would love to have an over the table view because back home we do, and I have a telestrator so I can draw on it and talk about shots. And we're missing that out and missing that today. But
Yeah,
next
if you
year,
think this is fun,
if you think this is fun, you should see when we have the over the head camera. But I think next year at the Northeast Challenge we might have that option. So we didn't have it this year, so we're stuck with the side angle view, but it's not bad. Looks pretty good. Have we live streamed other tournaments? Yeah, I mean, we've live streamed other tournaments, sure. Enjoying the show. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Our players love it too, because they'll go back and watch our live streams over and over and over, especially with the over table view. They're like, oh, Rich said I should have done this, and he's right, and then they go and try it later on and they're successful. So I hope I enlighten some people, at least on their pool game. Get some pocket cams too.
like point of view camera.
Yeah, point of view. Pool cue cam. That would be interesting now, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Okay, Tim's on the 5-ball here. I will clear here.
Do you believe it does?
Yep. Beautiful positional lead shot. He wants a slight angle here on this 8-ball, so.
Yeah, I think a stop shot on the 7.
Yeah, stop shot on the 7. If you look at it from this angle here, stop shot on the 7, he'll have enough angle on the 8 to get back down to the 9. Actually, we do have a drone. Actually, we do. I am licensed to operate a drone up to 55 pounds, not including 55 pounds. So yeah, we do have a drone that we fly over the pool tables. We just haven't had the chance to do it here to get a great view of the tournament room, stuff like that, other than maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but the cleaning staff is in there by then.
Maybe tonight. Thumbs up for this 8-ball or 9-ball rack.
Hey, Tim, pocketing that 9-ball there, ties it up 3-all.
Very nice.
All right, let me score update. Tim early to break, ties it up 3-3. 9-ball portion of the Masters team final here at the Northeast Challenge. Remember, we're broadcasting live from Mohegan Sun Casino Resort in Uncasville, Connecticut. If you're in the area, stop by, say hello. You can come and watch some of the pool action, especially in our finals room here. We have the 8-ball second chance also going off today around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So that'll be fun to watch on Team 8-ball. We did finalize the 9-ball. I think the 9-ball got done on Tuesday, right? That was probably the most challenging part. Just keeping track of 9-ball points and score. We tried to do the best that we could, especially with the APA 9-ball, because every ball is worth a point and 9 is worth 2.
I think we were only off once or twice.
Once or twice. We were off by a point or 2. No big deal. Coincidentally, the Masters, of course, does not go by points in 9-ball. They're just chasing after the 9-ball. Pocket the 9-ball for a point win.
Looks like Tim took a.
Looks like they took a break.
break.
Yeah. So they're gonna take a break here. While they're taking a break, once again, I can go over the winners' photos. Let's take a look here. Clark and Robin, senior Scotch doubles runners up. P-Town 9-ball team champions. Yeah, all these teams, we had the chance to meet them all, so they were super cool. 9-ball team runner up, Rack Attack. Heck yeah, just another team. What a name, right? Just another team. 9-ball team third place. Scotch doubles champions right here. Senior Scotch doubles, Grub. That's an interesting team name. Half and half. That's an interesting team name too. 9-ball team third place. What did you say? Half and half. They were half half American, half Mexican, or something like that, or something along those lines. Making moves, 9 ball, second chance runner up. Thank you, La La ladies, second chance champions. Oh, we've had a lot of good pool here. A rack of our own. They're close to our area, MVAPA. Ladies team champions. Congratulations to them and the Adirondack ladies who were in the final as well. Ended up coming in as the runners up. Savage Sisters, ladies team, third place. Let's go and watch Tim break these balls here. Vegas. Okay. So he pockets the ball. I believe the 4 ball went. Doesn't have the best shot in the world on the 1. Let's see if he can get creative with this. He free stroking this. I'm gonna try to bank the 1. Wow. Nice try, Tim. Nice try. Okay. Gary coming back up. Scores all tied up, 3-3. We're in the 9-ball portion of the Masters. Tim broke that rack, pocketed the 4 ball. Bank on the 1. Table. Carey, I think Carey has a pretty good run out here.
Yeah, if he doesn't get out of shape on this 2 ball to get to the 3.
On this shot, I would try to go 2 rails. I'd cut the 1 ball in with left-hand English here and hit a little high. Go rail. Hopefully the cue ball ends up near the side pocket, closest to the bottom of the screen there. Out about 1.5 feet would be ideal. Gives the angle to get on the 3. 1. Go 2 rails or 1? Oh, he's going to play defense. He didn't like it. Okay, so ties the 1 ball up. Tim's going to come up to the table now. I'm almost certain Tim doesn't have a shot here, I don't think. It may go down table. I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough shot. I think the 3 ball is just not giving him the angle to pocket the 1 down table, but he's looking at it. He may come across the right-hand side of the 1. The 1's going to bump off the long rail, and the cue ball's just going to come to his corner pocket, and the ball's going to go on the other side of the table. Probably the defensive shot he's looking at. Yeah. I would play defense here. Yes. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so we hit the 1 into the 3. Good hit. Cue ball came back out. Carey turns the table over to Carey. Now, Carey, can he see the 1 ball? Sure can. This view here, he can see the 1 ball. Is he going to play this 1 off the 3? Oh. I think he's. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful shot. What a positional leave. That's where I think that before that would have been ideal. Leave here, 1.5 foot away from the side pocket on the 9. Could get on the 3 ball. It's going to be tricky, though. He has a little bit of traffic to maneuver around.
A special guest behind us, Pascal.
Oh, yeah? All right. Either that or I don't know about how I like about stunning this 2 ball here. Stun shot. I think that he's definitely going to cut this in. Try to play a little high. If he can maneuver around that 9 ball, that's going to be the solution.
I don't think he can get past it without hitting it.
It's going to be interesting.
going for a draw
He's just gonna try to draw into the 3.
between the 3. Between 8.
Knocks the 3. I don't know if that'll go on the side from this angle here. It looks like it may. No, I think he's too close to the 5 ball. Kerry's gonna be left with a bank here. I don't think he's gonna play D. I think he's gonna chase this, knowing that the 5, the 6, the 8, and the 9 all look pretty easy here. So he may attempt this. It may go on the side. He looks like he's lining it up there. If he comes across the 3 and banks at home, an option as well. Said I don't think he's thinking about defense right now, and nor I don't think I would be either. But we'll see. Maybe it does go on the side. If it goes on the side, he should be out. Oh, he just caught the
missed.
point. But got a little lucky there. So that 5 ball is definitely blocking that. Tim's gonna come up to the table here. Be left with a little kick on this 3 ball. Or if he's gonna go the long rail and spin it. Gonna go up top. Yeah, no, he's gonna try massaging around. Should be a great shot if he pulls this off. You gonna jump it? Yep. Here comes the jump cue.
Now, I do not know how to use a jump cue at all.
Oh, I like the jump cue. Well, then again, that was one of the things when I was a younger pool player I used to practice all the time. I wouldn't say I'm Fedor Gorst good at the jump cue or anything like that, but I mean, I could pocket a ball here and there.
How would you?
I mean,
you hit this 3 ball though.
I would try jumping this 3 ball, and I would probably hit a little draw on the cue ball. So if you jump over and hit the 3, it'll snap down towards the bottom of the table there, leaving the 5 in the side. Oh, okay, good hit. He came around the back end of the 3. He just hit it a little far.
Something about a foot farther than what he wanted to.
Okay, so Kerry's coming up to the table right now. It looks like he's going to play this 3 ball down table. He has to worry about getting position on the 5. I think this is just, he has enough angle to hit high. I wouldn't use any other kind of English there. 3 ball go down table. He'll hit the long right-hand side. Hit that long right-hand side, and then ball drift down towards the 9 ball and leaving in the 5. He could also opt to play this in the side pocket if we're. That's a tight angle there, though. What he's looking at, though. How's your jump break game? Yeah, jump the cue ball onto the middle of the rack, right? Just some dude, you got it. Yeah, one mistake might be the last time you hit. You're not kidding. I missed one shot, and I ended up losing a singles regional once in the APA. I won the leg. I broke, made a ball, proceeded to run off, and then missed a shot, and that was the last shot I got in my match. Gentlemen I played, ran off the rest of the rack and broke and ran the next 4. Oh, wow.
You got onto the 5 too.
Well, now this is going to be interesting. Curious to see what Tim's going to do here. This may be a Massey shot. One in between the, I don't know if I don't like the jump here. It's just too close. But this is definitely a nice swerve shot where you can hook around the 5 ball, pocket the 3, and leave the 5 over in the close corner. You let me know when you're ready. Well, good morning, Pascal. How are you?
Very good, and you?
Very good. The league operator for the up in the CPA Montreal area.
Yeah,
Montreal
exactly.
area. Very good. All right, so we're watching Tim here. Tim Hurley playing for Team Cacaw out of Connecticut. He is single rail kicking into this 3. What a great shot. What a great shot. Hopefully he didn't get hooked by that point. Boy.
He might
Yeah,
be,
he did. He did.
Yep. Yeah, it's playing in Bruce Bartlett's area, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we can see here. Not too far from here, though. And
Too far. What do you think about the Northeast Challenge so far?
wow, it's a great event. It's the
Great
first
event,
time
right?
that I have the chance to come by myself, and yeah, it's wow, what a location it is.
It's beautiful, right? We were talking
Yeah.
about this. This place is so huge. Oh, what's he?
And also the league operators here are doing a great job in
Oh, yeah.
making this event.
All the staff, the operators.
Wow.
I'm curious to see. So he hit the 8-ball. He's trying to tie up the 6 as a defensive shot. Give him ball in hand. So Kerry's going to come up to the table. Kerry's going to have ball in hand on the 5. He has to worry about the 6, but there is a gap in between the 6 and the 8, and that's what he's looking at right now, where he wants to leave the cue ball so that he can get in between the 6 and the 8. Giving himself angle off this 5 ball against the short rail.
It will probably end up playing defense. That's what he's looking at. I think if he doesn't get the exact perfect angle to shoot at the 6, he might simply lock him up behind the 8, send the 6
around the rail.
Around the rail, yeah. But I think he has enough space, enough room to actually make the 6 and go around. And yeah, he has enough. Yeah.
Yeah, he has enough right enough
Oh,
room here. I think just a little spin shot here off the 6 ball goes rail. The ball comes back below the 8. I'll make the 6 and the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Those tables are pretty fast.
Yeah,
but sliding a little bit. The rails are sliding a bit, so the inside English there is a little bit harder because of that on this shot.
Yeah, 100% correct. I said, you know what, these tables, I like saying that.
Yeah, so he has to put a little bit more, a little bit more English because of that. Yeah.
So
did it perfectly.
These tables, because it's, I said it's probably roughly around 70 degrees Fahrenheit in here, but the humidity is extremely low, so it just makes a dry condition. These tables play lightning fast, almost like an ice skating rink. So yeah, to control the cue ball, I mean, is a challenge in itself, especially when you're applying English to play position play. But these guys are playing incredibly fantastic.
Yeah, Kerry's well known. He's been doing finals all over the many events in APA. He's a very strong player.
Sure. So he's going to be left with this 9 ball here.
He's actually one of our Montreal Masters champs.
Really?
Yeah, his team won.
Okay,
yeah.
So you're versed in this gentleman here.
I think he won the very first edition of Montreal Invitational.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, good for him. That's stuff I didn't know about. So Kerry capitalizes on that one, bringing him ahead 4-3 over Tim Hurley here.
It's a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I love watching the Masters, as I'm sure you do too, just because at this level of the game, I mean, they're focusing on precision and pinpoint cue ball placement.
Yep.
You know,
those guys have a all-rounded game on all different aspects of the game. There, normally they control every aspect of it. Yeah. It's really fun to see their patterns, their decision making.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch them map out a table and then just follow it step by step.
Yeah. Cue ball control is key for sure.
Just some dude. I hope you're okay. Work meeting. Make sure you enjoy yourself there, buddy. We'll see you in a bit. Do we do kids stuff too? Unfortunately, they did away with the juniors, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's.
I know we had juniors for the longest amount of time, and then a couple of years ago, post-COVID, I think they
the junior program is on hold right now. Yeah.
On hold. The junior program's on hold. Now, I know it may eventually come back, but as of now, I don't know what's going on with it. But our league is huge. We're in practically every state in the United States. We're also in Canada, as well as some other countries, right? Japan. They were working on, I think, somewhere over there near, what was it? Not the Philippines. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Singapore. Yeah.
That's right.
Actually, I think they're going to be sending their first teams to Vegas this year, I think.
Singapore is going to be awesome. Yeah, and the APA is expanding. I mean, they're looking at other countries and stuff like that. Now, there's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to that, especially dealing with pool in foreign countries, but we're excited. Just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's a great activity to have. Long, you can play pool for the rest of your life.
Also have the chance to build a team with your family
And
or your
friends.
friends, and have a very good reason to hang out every week. So that's one of the main.
Yeah, go to your local watering hole and have a night.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. Is this that one ball? It did fall on the side. The one ball did fall on the side.
So he has the option of either kicking or jumping. Looks like, yeah, he decided to kick off the right side of the table.
Kick off the right side long rail and try to hit the 2.
The only thing is that it would be hard for him to not leave the 2 available for his opponent this way, unless he hit it really, really thin. And I don't know. I don't see. Well, we'll see. He's gonna.
I mean, this has to be as accurate can be.
Yeah.
So that
He will need to shoot it slow normally and try to push the 2 behind the. Yeah, he's gonna shoot it really slow.
Oh,
yeah,
I just missed.
That was hard.
Difficult shot there. Difficult shot. So that's gonna bring Tim up to the table. Once again, this score here is Tim Hurley has 3, Kerry McAuliffe has 4, and a race to 7. We've already completed the 8-ball portion of this Masters here. 9-ball right now, so he's gonna have ball in hand here. Tim on the 2. Interesting to see what he does here. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna play like a 2
combo on the 7. Is that 7?
Possibly. That's way.
No, it's blocked by the 9, so must be a defensive shot.
It looks like he's done the 2-7 combos, hitting a little low. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's gonna play a little defense.
Gonna open up the combo later for the I think he was trying to
play. Split him open and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, if he would have hit the 9 fuller, maybe even he would have even set up a combo 2-9 for the next shot with ball in hand, expecting to get a ball in hand and drag this way. But 9 slided up table, but still he made a good control of the cue ball and have his defensive shot. Again, it's not an easy one.
This is not easy to hit the 2-ball at all. I mean, if he's gonna go one rail and try to some fancy English here.
Yeah, exactly. Big inside English to come back.
You still have to clear the 3-ball.
Yeah, but ideally on that shot, you would even like to aim low on the cue ball, but obviously here he cannot. So that would have helped him to straighten the.
I might in this situation. I mean, this is crazy to say this, but I might use that right-hand side long rail and try to jump over the 3-ball. I mean, that is an option, but it's difficult.
It's so far from the. Is it what he's trying to do?
Yeah, he's going to try to jump into the rail here to jump over the 3-ball so that he can hit the 2.
Oh.
I think he was.
Do you know who made that shot famous?
I did.
You did?
I actually won a tournament on this shot, but yeah.
But the very first one that did it on TV and made it that famous.
No, I do not know.
It's Montreal, Alain Martel.
Really?
Yeah. Canadian champ, Alain Martel, made it famous.
That's awesome.
On Facebook. Not Facebook, on YouTube, sorry. But it was originally on TV, national TV.
You know who made it globally famous?
It was the Mosconi Cup
player. Oh, okay.
Match. It was a Mosconi Cup.
You know who made it globally famous, though, was Flo.
Flo?
Florian.
Florian. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy could do anything.
But that is like 20 years later.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that shot originally with Alain Martel was done maybe at the beginning of the 2000s or something.
Yeah, I ended up, I was on the 8-ball.
You can find it still on, if you guys look it up on YouTube, you can find Alain Martel, Mosconi Cup, jump shot.
Awesome.
You'll see that what's his name? Varner was the captain of the U.S. team, and he said that's the most incredible shot I've ever seen. He was a spectator of the shot. I think he was playing against Jeremy Jones.
Wow.
When he did that.
I'm gonna have to look it up later.
Oh yeah,
Watch it.
it's amazing. You have Alex Pagulayan and everybody watching, and everybody's like
You're going bananas, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was in the tournament and I ended up getting my opponent kind of left me snookered behind 2 balls all the way up table, and the 8 ball was hanging in the pocket. And I'm like, I have no options. I can't go rail. I can't, play a 2 rail kick into the 8 ball or 1 rail kick into the 8 ball. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to use the top rail, jump the cue ball over it, and then I pocketed the 8, and it worked.
Yeah, it's a tool to have in the bag, but
In the arsenal, yeah.
in the arsenal. But I don't think I've ever used it in a tournament. But
When you have
make sure that you get the approval of your host location before practicing
before
it.
doing that, yeah, before doing that. But considering, yeah, I know we were talking earlier. I have a pool table at the house, so yeah, I have the option of practicing that shot, as well as some massage shots and jump shots. But I always lay down a piece of fabric over the table though, because I don't want to do damage. Thin cut on the 5 here, a little
nicely
outside
done.
spin, perfect positional leave.
Yeah, should finish from here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stun shot here. He's gonna go off the top rail, leave position for the 7.
Yeah, just needs to get an angle on the 7, and he should be fine. Don't want to be too straight on that one.
No.
Even though the pockets are a bit bigger than most of the diamonds 9-foot tables, but still, you need to give yourself angles to.
Yeah,
be
I'm
able to
curious.
ro-
He
roll
may
on
bring this cue ball out to the center of the table. Yeah, looks like he's hitting high or a little high right.
Yeah, finish between the 9 and the 8.
Sure.
2 rails and 1 rail.
One
yeah.
rail, and leaves himself perfect angle. Like you
Yeah,
said, you
yeah.
want to make sure you have angle on this shot. So Tim looks like
Well, this angle looks a little bit trickier than I thought. In fact, he has to if he goes only 1 rail with backspin, he has to control perfectly the cue ball. If he goes 3 rails, he needs lots of spin.
yeah, he's going through.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh,
a bit,
did he
a bit-
overhit it?
Yeah.
Well, now it's got to keep on going.
Yeah,
He's
he's
still
all
has
right,
this.
he's all
He's
right.
all right.
Yeah.
He knows it too. Tim looking good so far. May want to try to get above the 9. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 rails, go back almost where the cue ball is right now, and
Should seal the deal.
Yeah.
Tie up this game. I think by 99% certainty, as long as he makes this 8 ball. What's yep, 2 rails. Move out a little bit more. Still has it. What's incredible, I think we watched the first match as well. This match went hill in the first match, and then this match is now 4-3. If Tim makes this 9 ball, it'll be 4-all. And in the entirety of all those games, we've seen 3 mistakes.
oh yeah, really?
That's incredible.
Yeah, those guys are playing. So, what team did win the first match? Team?
The first team that won got a point on the board is Checkered Flag. So Checkered Flag from Rhode Island.
Okay.
They're up 1-0 now overall against Cacao. So in this match, what do you call it? Cacao. Tim Hurley is really pushing forward to get his team up forward.
Can read here that Tim has first started to play in APA at the age of what?
16, right?
16. Wow.
And that's what Mike.
That must have been like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were actually saying.
Wow, that's a while.
Funny and oddly enough, that's just like Mike's just like, I can't believe this. Like, these guys look so young. Yeah, he cheated on the bio sheet. Yeah. They thought it was a test. So we have a live stream quick bio sheet that we issue out to our players. So yeah, we're gonna watch Tim break this 9 ball rack here.
Trying to make this 7 ball and the 1.
1 on the side, 7 in the corner.
7.
And he makes both of them.
Yeah.
Makes the wing ball 7.
Clean and nice.
Very good break. And the 3-5 are tied up there, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
They're pretty straight, yeah.
And this 2 ball, this looks like this.
Yeah, it should be a
might
run out.
out.
Yep. Just slow play that 2.
Yeah, use the 4. I'd use the 4 here as a backstop if he could.
Yeah, he could, yeah.
Got a really good deal on a table from a yard sale. $175 for an 8-foot. Needed new felt installed. Beautiful. Yeah, you did get a deal.
Oh, decided to. I think he's. It's gonna be. It's gonna be tight. Does he see that? I think he will need to masse.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Should be a good one, folks.
Yeah. The
Your
good
eyes
thing
off
is
the
that the
screen
HUDs
here.
are good. If he touches the 3, the HUDs are very good. Oh,
Okay.
but
So he does make a good hit, and he's going to leave. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, there is a shot there, Carey. So Carey's going to look at this 3-ball cut. It seems like Carey is not taking any chances so far today, so he may opt to play a defensive
You
shot
think?
here.
Oh, yeah. See.
Like I said, I think, and see if you agree with me on this, is I said when you start getting at a higher level, and pocketing balls becomes easy after a while. Once you pocket the ball so many times, I think they say like 10,000 times, you're pretty much going to pocket it every single time you look at it. That being said, you kind of work out your percentages.
Yeah.
Like if you know what your percentage is to make the ball, like if you have a 10% chance of making this ball, you're not going to chase that.
Yeah. But also the other end of the strategy there is that those guys are so good. If you can avoid to bring the opponent back on the table, you will. So,
Yes.
So here the strategy is to at least bring the cue ball lower than the 4. So that if you rattle the 3 or keep the 3 up, then you're behind the 4. Or, or the 8 in this case.
Just like you said, he's going to get above this here. Yeah, he should have a shot on the 4.
Playing two-way shots is really important. At any level, but especially at this level, when you're playing a little bit of a lowest percentage shot, you want to make sure that if you miss, you don't leave anything easy to the opponent. So that's why if the table would have been completely open, then he would have played completely differently, making sure that he would play the 4 on the lower left. But now that he had options blockers in the middle of the table, you play the 3 and you make sure that you keep the cue ball below those balls. So this way, at least you have a chance to have blockers.
Good point. Yeah, because if your opponent gets up at the table, you don't want to make life easy.
You have to take full advantage of all the pockets.
Thin cut on the 4 here. 2 rail. 2 back out in the center for the 5.
You have 3 rails. Make sure not to be behind the 8. Yeah, exactly where he's pointing on the table, and that's where he wants to hand. Just give himself a little bit of an angle. And then he'll be able to either shoot the 8 in the side or the upper right. So be all right to finish.
Nice.
And just don't hit the 9 and you'll be fine. You don't want to mess with the 9 and have it maybe go in front of the cue ball or something. So simply go to the rail. It's like he's looking at. A player like him could be playing anywhere inside those 2 diamonds of the lower left, and he'll be all right to shoot the 8 in the side. So don't try to be too fancy.
Are you stun shotting this shot, or are you just hitting a little high?
Oh, stun. Yeah. I like to play pocket speed. So when you stun, you shoot a little bit slower.
I got you. Because then an option. I mean, he definitely wants to make
just
this
like that. Like that.
He wants to make this 8 ball on the side. Absolutely. Yep. And he's gonna go up top rail and come back down for the easy 9. Yeah, these guys know what's up. Yeah,
he's pretty methodical. He's a bit faster than he used to be. That's a good thing. I've seen him play so slow sometimes, but I guess he's been working on that.
Yeah, 50+ years of experience on this pool table. Ironically enough, but we had one player in our local APA pool league. One player was 81 years old.
Wow.
Playing against another gentleman who was 98 years old, I believe,
98.
at the
Wow.
time. So yeah, 90. Oh, okay. He might have been younger. 93. Michael's saying so. 81 versus 93, and they were playing pool since they were like 18 years old,
Wow.
both of
This
them.
is
So
cool.
just incredible. Carry on this 9-ball here. Yeah, got that pat. All right, so Kerry moves up ahead, 5-4 here. It seems like every single match is almost going hill-hill. I called it in the first match. I said every single time we do a live stream, Pascal, it's always going hill-hill. So we get prepared for that.
I'm ready to see that very final rack.
Right. The so if Checkered Flag wins this, correct me if I'm wrong. Right, if Checkered Flag wins this, is the match over? The match is over, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
2 out of 3 of matches. Yeah.
2 out of 3. So if Cacao wins this, we're gonna do a little bit more live streaming. So we'll see what happens here.
Third match. Yeah.
He's checking out his rack. He's inspecting his rack, like I said, like all good players should do. He likes what he sees. Now on the pool table there, you see some kind of, looks like a white line going across that. We found out that is not on the felt. Just want to let you guys know at home. That white line is actually a reflection from the canister lights that are above the pool table.
Is he gonna be able to do the? Oh, he did the wing ball, but not the one. But
Okay.
he ended up good shape on it. The only issue on the table will be maybe the 6. Looks like it passes the bottom left, so should be fine.
Should be okay. Here, so he's gonna go definitely for that 1 ball up table. Well, he wants to go down. So this looks like almost that 6-ball shot where he stunned it across the table.
But this angle is always a
it
little
is.
bit fancy.
Sure.
You need to generate lots of backspin without shooting too hard. So
Definitely don't want to get tied up along that 4 ball.
you don't want, you don't want to hit it. So
And he nails it
Yeah, he did it
perfect. I mean,
perfect. Yeah.
you expect anything else.
So the only position from 4 to 6 will be, and that's exactly what he's looking at right now.
Yep.
That's one thing that I tell the players is when you start, you want to become better and better, especially in a rotation game like 9-ball. You need to look 2 shots ahead always. So on this 2, in fact, in his mind, he's setting up the 4. So
Yep, exactly.
because the way you shoot the 2 will give you an angle on the 3 going to the 4. So you need to plan 2 shots ahead all the time in 9-ball. So he decided that with the...
Now he's looking at the 6. He's like...
Yeah. Chosen the exact angle he needs on the 4 to have an easier shot, 1 rail or maybe 2 rails just before the side pocket on the right. He needs to finish almost straight in on the 6 or maybe a bit below it, because the next ball is the 7 right next to it. So
yeah, I definitely like being below the 6.
I think he's gonna be
a little straighter
than he wanted. Yeah. I think he's all right. You'll have to like force follow shot, something like that. I could just besides the 8-ball. I think now he will have to go only 1 rail. He goes 2 rails. Gonna give himself a longer shot on the 6, and hard to tell from here how hard it is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there is definitely, you can see on this angle here, there's breathing room between the 6 and the 7. So even if he comes up short on the 6, he could still go 2 rails and come back up and still clear
avoid
the 7.
hitting the 7. Yeah. Interesting shot here. Because the cue ball is going to go across the perfect line of position. So you need timing when you do that. Oh yeah, forced it and
Missed it, but may have got a little bit lucky there. And Tim is going to try to get creative here. I can definitely see a defensive pattern coming up here.
Yeah.
I think he likes it. Definitely doesn't like to cut onto the 4, and he's not going to take that risk. He has a nice 6-7 to work with there. A nice little wall, as well as
yeah.
the 9.
But again, table's so fast that if you send the 4 to the rail, to the bottom rail, it might come back up. And even though you slide the cue ball behind on the right side of the 6, you also have to control the speed because you don't want the 4 to go back up and then, your opponent is seeing it. So it's
Worst case scenario,
yeah.
he accidentally pockets the 4.
So he's making it. Yeah, he's making it and
he's
opening.
going for this.
He's gonna try to open the 6 and the 7.
The worst case scenario, and it typically happens to me, is you play a defensive shot. You get locked up on something, but then all of a sudden the 4 will fall.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, yes, I did it perfect.
I did it perfect.
No,
Oh
the
no,
ball
I'm
gets
still
in.
at the table.
Yeah.
What a shot. Gonna get rewarded?
No.
No, but
Yeah, defensive shot is coming up, but
yeah, he's gonna nick that 6 and try to get up table.
he was trying to play it even slower than what he did. I think he was expecting to play the 6 on the bottom right. It came back in.
Once again, Tim Hurley up on the table here. Tim's got 4 wins underneath his belt, playing against Kerry McAuliffe, 5 wins in this race to 7 during the Masters team final, match 2. Checkered flag, team checkered flag out of Rhode Island is. Okay, so Tim is going to try to just nick this 6 ball, I think, and get the ball above the 7. That's all I needed. Now, can Kerry make a good hit here? Absolutely,
yeah.
but it's not a certainty.
He's gonna touch it for sure. 100% is gonna touch it. What's gonna happen next is what the risk here for Kerry is that he could. Oh, he's trying to play safe. Okay, because if he tries to actually make the 6 off the rail, hitting at the rail first, then he might scratch on the top left corner. He hits it a little bit too full. And yeah, the kick at the 6 to do the defensive shot is way easier. I think
I like this shot.
I agree with Kerry on that one, that choice.
I said, you know, speaking with Michael earlier too, I said, you know, we come up with like 3 possibilities on every single layout of the table, and it always seems like they choose the right one automatically. It's like 1, 2, 3. So then you know they're seasoned.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Et voilà, would say in French.
Yes.
A shot. Very good.
7 ball is brown.
And now Tim will have to hit it really hard because he's going to be hitting it in the open area. So needs to expect something good to happen.
No, the 7 ball is brown. Maroon. It all depends on what kind of balls you buy, I guess. Somebody said, is the 7 ball brown or maroon? I'm like, I think it's definitely brown.
Is this a TV set? It looks like a regular set, right? The 7 is more like reddish.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what's coming across on the broadcast, but on our screen here, it definitely looks brown. Okay, so he's jumping over this, trying to pocket the 6. Makes good contact with the 6. He might get lucky here on a positional leave. Yeah, I think Kerry's going to come up to the table here, and he's definitely going to see the 6 ball up table. He's probably just going to slow drift it up to play the 7 afterwards. He has to just worry about getting a positional leave on the 8.
If he likes the angle that he has, he's going to make it. If not, then he's going to freeze the cue ball on the 9. But
he is a little off angle here on the 6.
Yeah, it looks like the cue ball is going towards the 9, so he might decide to play safe. Again, he's looking at, okay, where can I put the cue ball and block the vast majority of the table to the opponent? So then his target to send the 6 becomes way bigger.
Way bigger.
So you have, obviously, the closer you put the cue ball to the 9, bigger area comes.
He definitely looks like he's planning a defensive shot here.
Yeah.
May try to like
still,
you said, he may try to lock.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, he's gonna stun it to the rail maybe.
Lock him up behind the 9.
Exactly,
Yep.
yeah.
What a brilliant shot. 200 IQ shot right there. Shot care. So Tim's left with a 1 rail. Probably a 1 rail kick at the 6, possibly
Maybe a
2.
jump again. Almost the same distance of his previous shot from the blocker.
Oh, that's true
so
too. That's true too.
Might because it's he has a good chance to make the 6 if jump it.
He's close to the 9 ball.
Yeah.
So it'd be almost a full ball jump here. You know what? I'd applaud that. Can you full ball jump?
Yeah. From this distance,
From that distance away from the 9?
yeah, the good thing is it's so close to the rail that his hand will be really high. So it's gonna help him to. And then you have to do the dart technique. The dart technique. Then this way it's not that hard.
And that's what he's opting to do. So
yeah.
he's gonna try to pop that cue ball up. This is gonna be one heck of a shot.
I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, it's hard. It's a hard shot, but I mean, it's a little bit easier because you have the chance to be close to the rail and higher, but it's not nowhere near an easy shot.
So he's opting to go instead of the jump shot. He's gonna go
Yeah,
one rail kick.
He wasn't comfortable.
I never thought about that. You know, when the cue ball's near the rail, it's a lot easier. But yeah, it makes sense. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, those rails, diamond rails, usually kick a little bit. They close the angle a little bit, especially when you hit it that hard.
Oh yeah.
So that's exactly what happened there.
Well, carry with ball in hand on this run out. Yeah, this might be a formality here.
So again, he's pointing on the rail exactly where he wants the cue ball to hit. So he's gonna play 1 rail on the right, play 1 rail on the left below the side pocket. The other option would have been to use a different angle and backspin and hit the top rail and go back down and hit almost the same.
Gotcha.
Same
section
of the rail on the left.
To play that position.
I think this is the better line.
I like this line coming into the 7. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and hitting the second rail because then
And
cue ball's all right no matter the speed he uses. You see the whole time, the moment he hit the second rail, the whole time he's fine. He has the right angle and the cue ball's going towards the 7. So he has a bigger margin of error. That's always what you're trying to do, is to find your angle, position angle that will help you have the biggest margin of error. That's exactly what he did by hitting that second rail. That was key, just avoiding the side pocket. And then after that, he had like 2 feet of speed.
Of a window that he can possibly get into to get the right position.
Yeah,
sure.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Snap draw here. Wouldn't be bad if he drew back towards the rail.
That's what's doing. Oh, okay. Again, will he hit it fuller and with backspin and come exactly where he's pointing at on
that's
the rail?
where he's pointing.
Yeah,
He's going to draw this back. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 rails again. Almost the same principle of the previous shot. Again, hitting the first rail on the left and then coming back like a Z
style shot. Yeah. I don't think he's definitely doesn't want to play short side here.
Below the right side, below the side pocket. Oh, okay.
Yep. And he gets perfect.
Yeah, he's all right. Again, he had a big margin of error because short like this, he's still fine. A little bit harder, he would have hit the rail and come back towards the 9. He was fine as well. So he had lots of room by hitting this shot. The key was to make sure to hit the ball correctly, sending the cue ball to the left rail first and with the right amount of backspin.
Nice.
Nicely done.
He's going to move up to 6. So Kerry McAuliffe is on the hill here, as well as wins this game. Checker flag is going to declare the victors.
Yeah, well, this team had the Northeast Challenge to their resume.
His
having,
team is that strong, huh?
They finished second in Vegas,
Ooh.
won Montreal, and now they might win the Northeast Challenge. I
Northeast
don't know if it's
Challenge.
the exact same team, but
That's incredible.
yeah, I think both 2 or 3 of them said that they were. So probably they're always playing together in Masters tournaments, I guess.
I think, yeah, they know each other's games and stuff like that, and they enjoy playing with each other. They just keep it going. If they're successful, hell. And so we have Kerry inspecting his rack once again, like all good players should. Break this 9-ball rack. Get that golden break to win it all. Just watch this 1 ball. Might go to the right hand side pocket.
And the 7. The 7 is almost automatic since the beginning.
7 in the wing ball. Yep.
Oh.
Shot on. He is.
Hmm.
He's going to have a shot on the 1, and he's going to have angle on that. You can see from here, he has angle on that 1 ball to get at the 2.
Yeah, but the 4 that is a bit on the way for the position on the 2, I think. He's gonna hit the. Maybe not. Maybe he's able to play low enough on the cue ball and avoid the 4.
Yeah.
Can go basically in the middle of the table and it's gonna be fine.
I like this
2,
shot.
so.
Even if he wants to try to drag down and hit the ball, I still think. Looking high here? I don't know. Love to be in his head right now and think about or hear what he's thinking, you know? Center, that's where he wants to be.
Yeah.
He's thinking, how do I get there?
It's possibly the only hard shot he's gonna face. And don't break the cameras.
No, yeah, those cameras are pretty far away from the table, so it's incredible.
It's a
Like
spectator
on
this
angle here, it's incredible. Like he's that far away from the pool table. Those cameras are zoomed in. So yeah, we'll take a look here and let's see if we can see this shot.
Okay, so yeah, I
Nope,
think
he's
that it's really the
second
4 that
guessing it.
it's really the 4 that is the issue here. Not making the 1 problem. Doesn't like the line that the cue ball will take if he brings it towards the center.
He is hitting draw.
Sending it to the rail first. Yeah, that's
Yep.
what. Yeah, he wanted to. This way, he could like kind of kill the pace of the cue ball and still hit it harder on the 1.
Shot. That 3 ball will go down and clear the 5. So he's use a little right hand English and force it. Get the cue ball on the other side of the table. He's already looking at the 4.
Yeah. The only the difficulty still on the table is the 6, making sure that you get the right angle.
Yep.
Position here on the 3 is almost automatic. No matter what he gets, as long as he sees it,
Yeah,
it's going to be fine.
You know, looking at the layout right now, going from the 5 to the 6 is going to be a challenge. 4 is just easy.
4 to 5 as well. So 4 to 5, he needs to be on. If you do a line between the lower left and the upper right, let's say you have a line there, he wants to be on the right side of that line.
Yes.
So that he can go up table.
Off of the 5.
Of the 5, yeah.
So he gets a better angle on 6.
So he definitely needs to make sure that he's going to be the right side of the.
If you were to cut the table in half from the lower left-hand corner to the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah.
Okay, nails the 3. And it all, I think this rack is going to boil down to this shot right here.
Looks like he's going to go 1 rail. Has to control the speed. With more angle, it would have maybe gone 2 rails on the right side, but I think he's going to go 1 rail here. Again, the speed will be the key. If he finishes like on the spot, that will be ideal. Then he would go like 3 rails around the
table to get up above the 6 ball. So here comes the 4 ball. Left corner.
A little bit of inside angle. Looked like a little bit slow.
Oh, he
the
got
table.
on the
Oh,
other
it's
side of that
perfect. He's
line that you
perfect. He's
talked
yeah,
about.
yeah, he's perfect. Okay, the table's so fast. When he shot it, I thought it was would have been a little bit too slow, but
You nailed that one though. Got on the other side. Now he's pointing where he wants the cue ball to end up. So
yeah.
he's going to hit this with a little bit of force.
Yep. This is a bit straight, so might need to use only one rail now that he's that straight. But again, he only needs to avoid the side on the right, and should be fine. If he hits anywhere on that portion of the rail, top of the right side pocket, he's fine. With more angle, he would have gone 2 rails first, left, up, and right. But now that he's a little bit straighter, he might go only 1 rail, only the one on the left. Looks like he's.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yeah.
He's still good.
All right.
Even if he stop shots this, I mean, he still has the 8 up table. I can't see him in this rack right now.
He's looking at all the options here, like every
Sure.
good player would do, like because he has lots of pockets here where he can make the 8.
Sure. And additionally here, if he's a little bit off angle on the 8, that changes everything up because then he's going to have to get creative to get position on the 9.
Obviously, you try to make the cue ball travel the less
Least amount of distance.
least possible. So he might be able to kind of almost stop shot or like a little back to hit the 8 on the left side pocket, or stun it a little bit forward so that he shoot the 8 on the upper left. I don't see him doing a big backspin, but maybe that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, big.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay.
Well, he looks like he's almost straight on the 8 in the corner there.
And the cue ball is going to go away from the 9. So we're about to watch a very nice shot here. Might have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4 rails back to the 9.
And he's tight to his work here. He's close to his work, so
okay.
They have the ref there watching for a double hit fall. It does look on the overhead view. It looks like he's coming across the 8. This view, it looks like he's above the 8. So, I'm curious to see what it does here.
It's hard to tell exactly the angle. It looks like he's going to try to stop it right there.
I know that ultimately Kerry wants this game to be over with right now.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't want to play safe. I don't think he has safe in his mind at all.
At all. But I know that he does have a safety buffer because he is 2 games ahead of Tim. So I think
he's trying to stop the cue ball right there. Wow, okay. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Wow. Very good.
This 9 ball for victory lane here for Team Checkered Flag.
That shows the confidence he had on that shot there, because you have to avoid the double hit and everything. It's it was a great shot.
That was incredible. So close to his work too. Yeah, the confidence to make that shot. Yeah, hell yeah.
Gonna take his time for the winning shot.
Settling down. Shot routine. Sure is. Free stroke in it.
For the win.
Oh
no, missed it. He jumped up
in
the
shot. You saw that too. You saw that too.
A little bit.
Wow. Okay. Still life left here, Tim.
Did you see how quickly he jumped off his chair to go shoot that 9?
Yes, he did.
Tim was like, we got another chance.
Yep. All right, so Tim gets that one. He's edging closer here. Tim Hurley picking that up for Team Cacao out of Connecticut.
He's taking a break, I think.
Yeah, so they're going on a little break. So while they're doing that, just want to let you guys know. This is a beautiful picture of the trophies that they'll be
Oh,
playing with.
yeah,
Those are
that's
sharp
nice.
looking, right? Nice crystal trophies. Oh boy. And not only that, but they're playing for $5,000 in cash. Oh, it's incredible. I wish I was on that side of it. Right? And some of our winners that have been already claimed here. We had a ladies team third place, Breeze Golden Girls. Sure. Clark and Robin, senior Scotch doubles. Second place there, runner up. Clark and Robin, of course. 9-ball team champions. T-Town. There they are. A fun group of guys, as well as the runners up, Rack Attack. That was a fun match to watch for the 9-ball team champions. Third place there, just another team.
Just another team.
Right? What a team name, right? And
Yeah.
it's the senior Scotch doubles champions, Team Grub. And that's Russell. Yeah, half and half, 9-ball, third place team. That was a fun team too. And they were pretty funny to be around, as well as 9-ball second chance champion, Gold Nuts. Yeah. Oh, I remember making moves, 9-ball second chance runners up. All these teams were just hilarious. They had such a good time there. Q La La ladies second chance champions. I believe they were out of Adirondack, is it? A rack of our own. MVAPA, Mount Valley APA, out of Monroe County. Adirondack ladies. There you go. Ladies team runner up. So yeah, we had a bunch of Savage Sisters. They came in third place for the ladies as well. Yeah, we're back
Breeze
to that.
Golden Girls.
Right? As we
as well.
as they take a break there and they're running to the bathroom. Sure. What do you think about our setup here? You like this live stream setup?
Oh yeah, you guys are doing amazing.
Yeah, we got
Very
it.
nice.
We got it down to a science.
I'm gonna take some notes and try to incorporate some of your great stuff to the streams that we're doing back home. So,
Sure, absolutely.
yeah, those are very, very nice.
Yep.
Good
So
setup.
we typically, like, if you see that scoreboard on the bottom there, we
Yep.
typically have that just free floating on the screen. But I'll tell you what, when you put that against that, look at that rug in the background. When you put that against that rug, you couldn't even see that scoreboard, so I had to kind of put a backdrop there. But make it work. We make it work. Other than that,
They have a fancy carpeting here for sure.
right? Oh yeah. I mean, this is like Mardi Gras loud here. It's a party waiting to happen on the carpet. And yeah, I'll tell you what, the finals room here that they're playing this match in is absolutely beautiful too. It's really
Oh
nice
yeah,
that
the setup.
they
Again, what they did, the local league operators here,
sure.
all the details that they're making sure that all the players have a blast here and have a very, very nice tournament.
They have, I know I don't have a camera set up in there right now. That's what I was looking to see if I had a view. There is arena style seating in here. There's probably
Yep.
a bunch of people in there watching this match being played. And there's 2 tables there. That table is the table 2, and that's where our trophies are at. And then table 1, of course, is where they're playing their match. Looks like Tim just came back from the bathroom here, and Tim Hurley is up to break for Team Cacao. Once again, the score is 5-6. Tim Hurley has 5, and Kerry McAuliffe has 6. Kerry is on the hill. It's a race to 7. Team Cacao is playing out of Connecticut, and Checkered Flag is based out of Rhode Island. Yep. And Kerry McAuliffe has a repertoire below him of achievements and accomplishments. So Tim Hurley to break, pockets a couple balls there.
Lost the cue ball a little bit, but
Okay, so he made 1 ball.
yeah,
He made the 7 ball.
may decide to push. That's a
Yes.
different. That's a rule that is only available
In the Masters. You know what? I completely forgot about
Push
that.
out,
Sure,
yeah,
the
the
push
push
out
out
on the
rule.
9-ball rack, and I kind of like that play right now. I think that he should attempt that instead of.
Yeah, you don't want to give ball in hand to the opponent at this point of the match, obviously. So,
Sure.
but also you don't want to open up the tables too much. So usually what you do when you push out is, but he's kind of, I think like he's looking at kicking at the one still.
He's looking at the kick at the one. I wonder if he realizes he still could push here.
Because usually most of our viewers, I'm guessing, are not very familiar with the push out. But the push out is you send the cue ball anywhere you want on the table, and the opponent has the choice to hit it from there or give it back to you, and then the game continues as a regular game.
Yeah.
So usually what you're trying to do is to put the cue ball as far as possible as the object ball that the player has to shoot at, and also often you put it on the rail so that you he has less possibilities to hit lower on the cue ball and stuff. And you often also you try to lock up some balls so that if he does shoot and make the one, at least the table will be harder for the player. So
Sure.
all those. So here it is. He might
He's gonna try
shoot,
pushing here.
push in to the rail or something. Yes, only to the rail, so that the opponent sees the one. Oh, he's gonna get it back. He doesn't see the one.
Okay, so Tim played a push shot there. He doesn't have to hit the one ball. Touch the cue ball.
So Kerry had the option to shoot, but obviously decided to give it back to him because he doesn't see the one. So now he has to play a regular shot where he has to.
He has to hit the one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get asked that quite frequently, especially on our APA 23-point teams in 9-ball. How come the push shot isn't allowed? Well, the push shot I think is going to play to. Oh, what a great hit!
Yeah,
it's going to play towards the more experienced pool players.
All the rules, all the APA rules are trying to give a more even field to everybody.
That's right.
So the push out will systematically advantage the strongest players. Because let's say you're a 9 and you play against a 2, the 9 for a certain shot will make it like 95% of the time, and the 2 will make it 1% of the time. So the 9 will push to a shot that he knows he can make, but the other players cannot. So he definitely has the advantage. So to make it fair, more fair for those two players, it's simply not a possible thing to do on a regular match. We bring more chance to the break, but that's kind of the how can I say the
fairness level.
Yeah,
Keeps the fairness level.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We get asked that all the time, and guys, you have to understand if I'm a skill level, let's say I'm a skill level 8 in 9-ball, and I push out against somebody who's low ranked, they're not even gonna know what's going on.
Yeah, they're gonna give it back to you, and then you know exactly what defensive shot you're gonna play and get ball in hand and stuff like that. Or
sure, and like you said, it creates a fairness level, especially that it gives the lower ranked players a chance. So
yeah.
I mean, if you're complaining about a push-out shot after the break, well, break better.
Yeah, for sure. The break is an essential aspect of the game. You want to have the cue ball controlled and in the middle of the table as much as
possible.
As much as possible, and also make a ball on the break out of that.
Okay, so the only problem that I see for Tim here, okay, so he's got ball in hand on the 1, but what does he do with the 2-8? You can see on this view here that the 2 and the 8 are a little bit, I mean, there's breathing room between the 2 and the 8.
And again, the problem is going towards the 3. So
after the 2.
Yeah. So I think it would be feasible to go below the 9, and go like make the 2, hit the 8, and okay, so he's going.
He's just freeing it up.
Perfect.
What a shot!
Wow, nice shot. Very well done.
Beautiful stroke.
Yep. Opened it up. Now I think the 3 is going to be feasible on the side, so he simply needs to make sure that he
draws enough back.
Yeah. Close to the 6.
And he got there.
Yep.
Beautiful shot, 3 in the side. Or I don't really see too many problems for him here other than getting from the 6 to the 8.
Yeah, just the angle on the 4 to make sure that you don't send the cue ball like towards the 9 for no reason on the shot on the 4. So you give yourself an angle that you'll be able to control the cue ball and for your position on the 5. So that's why even though the 4 ball is right in the jaws of the pocket, he's taking a little bit more time because those are always a little bit tricky. You want to make sure that you hit the 4 ball the right way to bring the cue ball where exactly you want. It's another shot that sometimes players think, oh, this is easy. The 4 isn't right there, so I'll shoot the 3 and then I'll see what I'll do with the 4. But
God, I know that all too well.
Yeah, you need to plan those shots sometimes even more.
Even the easiest shots like this sometimes need.
So it looks like he's gonna hit it fuller with inside English maybe and hit the 5 on the bottom left. Oh no, he's hitting low. He's gonna go all the way around. Yeah, 1 rail. Wow.
Okay, he's gonna get lucky here.
Oh, yeah, but
He could have.
was a
That could have been
tricky-
bad.
Yeah,
That could have been
yeah,
bad if
he
he hit
was a
the 8
tricky
square.
position. Yeah.
But now it looks like this looks like this is playing favorable for Tim, and I think this may very well go end up hill.
Again, here he doesn't want to be behind the 9. So if he goes to the rail, I think it's straight enough that he can
I think he
bring
can
it
go.
back.
Yeah, one rail here.
He's going
Forward, one rail, sure. Rails.
nicely done.
3 came
Nicely
right
done.
around. Beautiful shot. Okay, what do you do here, Pascal?
The regular shot would have been to go 2 rails, kind of around the 9, but the 9 being so close to the 8, the window is a little bit smaller. So if he's really confident on his speed, control, and everything, he might still shoot it, because if he hits the second rail really close to the side pocket on the right, he's going to be fine anyways. But he needs to be a little bit more precise because of the so he might go with inside English, hit only the left rail here, and stay come back in the middle of the table if he's not confident. Oh yeah, so he is, and that was the problem.
By 2 1/4 inches there.
He hit the rail a bit too high on the second rail. He needed to go lower, but yeah. That's why maybe the shot that I was saying to play inside English and use only one rail and
try to spin it, keep it on the same side as the 8.
Yeah, and give yourself maybe a longer shot on the 8, but avoid completely the possibility of being hooked behind the 9. So those were maybe the 2 main options. He went with the more natural one, but unfortunately
ended up locked up against this 9
he hit
ball
the second
here.
rail just slightly too high. Made the big difference, and now he needs to kick it and be really lucky, because obviously the table's wide open for
with
Kerry,
2 balls left for
yeah.
Kerry. Yeah, so getting that 8 ball in a position that makes life difficult for Kerry is a challenge right now.
I don't know. He's gonna hit one rail here, or
I'd kind of be looking at 2 rails myself. Was told by a bunch of professional pool players, if you go 2 rails is always the better option than 1.
Yeah, but here the 2 rail, if you're gonna make the 8, yeah, you might try to hit it and make it in the left side pocket, but I think you would need to hit it hard so that in case you miss the side pocket, it goes to the upper right, upper right,
towards the short rail at the top.
And now he's hitting one rail and trying to make it lower left. So he needs to cut it really thin. So hit it.
Oh no!
Go back. Wow, it came back.
That's
straight.
heartbreaking, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kerry's gonna have ball in hand here with an 8 ball and a 9 ball, and I can almost guarantee you after last games, Kerry missed that 9 ball. I don't think he's gonna miss it this time.
Yeah, he would make it 999% out of 1,000 shots. So he would finish here. He only needs to control his nerves and the stress. That's it.
Yeah, he's just gonna snap draw this back, maybe about a foot. Doesn't matter
Not
where
sure
he hits the cue ball.
I'm not sure it's a good idea. You don't want to I don't want to jinx him or anything, but you don't want to have a miscue or anything. I would have chosen only follow shot, just simply push the 8 and send the cue ball to the rail.
He may just stop shot this and play the 9 ball.
Yeah, maybe he's simply.
Nope, just that little snap draw back. Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
I'm sitting here and he's playing at the table, so I'll choose the shot he's comfortable with.
That snap draw back.
Well done,
and he sinks the 9 for the win. Well, congratulations.
Yep.
All right. So we have a checkered flag. Team checkered flag is going to come out victorious here.
And Cacao.
Team Cacao. Yeah, so the final score is going to be checkered flag with 2. And unfortunately, Cacao didn't get on the board, but that's okay. It was one heck of a match to watch.
Yeah, those 2 matches were close. So
incredible. Yeah. I thought this was definitely going to go hill. It's just unfortunate on that positional leave on the 8 ball that Tim had there. But yeah, Team Cacao out of Connecticut, congratulations. Checkered Flag, Rhode Island, congratulations for winning this thing and making it to the final round. Both teams, excellent pool play all day. And yeah, this was a fun one to watch. So yeah, we're going to be back here this afternoon with the 8-ball second chance. Yep, the 8-ball second chance is going to be this afternoon around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We'll be live streaming that. So make sure you tune in for that. Other than that, we are broadcasting once again live here out of Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut for the Northeast Challenge. If you joined in, please make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for notifications when we go live. We'll be back live again this afternoon as well as tomorrow morning. And I believe possibly tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I think we're
Night.
going to be. Is it tomorrow night?
Oh, tonight.
Oh, tonight we'll be on for the second chance 8-ball, and then tomorrow we have the triple threat and we have 8-ball final. So that'll be a good day tomorrow too. So we have 2 live streams today, 2 live streams tomorrow. Pascal, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, if you want to
Thank you very much for the invite.
Absolutely. If you want to come back on later and do some chit chat,
Yeah.
we'd love to have you.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's been a good one here. Congratulations once again, the Team Checkered Flag. They put another victory on their resume. So yeah, you said they won the Montreal
And finished second in
and
Vegas.
second in Vegas. Wow. So yeah, and now they have Northeast Challenge added to their resume. So yeah. So we're gonna go get some photos and congratulate the winning teams once again. If you joined, thank you for joining in, and we'll see you in a bit. You guys take care.